Hi, chat. Oh, I'm not muted. I am trying something new out, so I'm worried about my sounds.
That's fair.
Everything's fine.
I just realized
Hi,
chat
everyone.
doesn't have any music on my end. There we go. You guys have music now.
Oh, the music is a lot more reasonably volume in this scene than the first one. Oops.
This scene. Hello, everyone. Welcome in.
Hi.
Hi. We're back. We are also both tired.
It's so stupid because last time Nat couldn't sleep and I felt sick. This time Nat couldn't sleep and I feel sick.
Yeah.
Completely normal.
I also couldn't sleep. I was up till 5 a.m. I didn't even realize it was so late. And then I just happened to look at the time at one point because I was watching Ironheart. I look over at the clock and I'm like, oh no, I have to go to bed.
Okay,
Oh,
at
crap.
least she didn't stare at the ceiling this time.
Yeah, that's true. It wasn't full tilt insomnia, but it was at the very least I didn't notice the insomnia because I had something taking up my attention. Somewhere in the
Also,
wrong
chat, is
headphones. Hold
Natalie
on.
loud enough?
Is Natalie what now?
Is Natalie loud enough? Audio's fine. Okay, awesome.
What was I say? We can double check. Ah! How's that?
I don't know what you did.
I yelled.
Okay, so Natalie, I've addressed something, and that's your interdimensional pica.
Interdimensional pipe. Oh, God. Look, I don't understand why I'm being judged just because I want to taste some things. Okay, I should not be deprived of experiencing one of my core senses. And if I want to lick the carpet, I will. Don't say the phrase. Don't say the phrase. I don't want to have to go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't even think
Don't
about
say
that
it.
one. Oh no, I didn't even think about it till you mentioned it. No, I was just like, this is like the second thing you wanted to do to that carpet, but not in that way.
Huh?
Okay, so you have now mentioned wanting to eat the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And lick the carpet, but you said something else about the carpet too. I don't remember.
Yeah, even my chat's going hot. I said I wanted to eat the. I was like, I think in my tweet, which I forgot to tweet out that I'm live.
Oh
screw it.
yeah, I forgot to. Oops.
If you're here, you're here. Thank you for coming. Congrats. You you found us in the correct way. No, I.
Oh, you wanted to taste test the carpet, and you wanted to ask Async for permission.
Yeah, it was just. I wonder if Async's gonna let me taste the car. Cause okay, I'll keep it 100. When I went to type out the tweet, I wasn't thinking about the first tweet I tweeted out. So I typed out. I wonder, or it was is it just me or does the carpet look kind of tasty now? Is it just me? And I typed that out, and then I was like, why is that ringing a bell? And before I posted it, I went and looked at the first tweet, and that was almost 1-to-1 what I said in the first time when we did this last time. And I'm like, no, I gotta rephrase this.
Yeah. So
Natalie is slowly gaining hunger for the entire home. Yeah.
something I realized is that Natalie is suspiciously like Backrooms yellow in certain parts. So I just thought, okay, maybe she is like a flamingo that becomes pink from eating shrimp. And
Yeah, thank you, by the way, for getting that stuck in my head this morning.
You're very welcome.
Do you have to eat?
Wait, that's a song?
Huh?
That's a song?
Yeah.
That's... I didn't know, so that says a lot about that.
Don't ask me why I know that song note for note.
To be fair, what I was watching was someone with a bathtub in like a blue, green, and red wheel, and they made like a lullaby type song, but it in the same TikTok-esque way as like the axolotl on the stairs. It was so captivating that I watched it on loop for a bunch. And I don't know. I want to say I'm not proud of it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It was a good song.
See, now it's got me. I gotta remember. I hate the way my brain works.
Stop asking questions.
It's a song called Flamingo. That's how it starts out. Is how many shrimp do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? Eat enough and you'll be sick. Shrimp are pretty rich. Dun, 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 dun.
Speaking of flamingos, I remembered Mumbo Jumbo making a lawn flamingo in Minecraft, and like you can't even think about how bad it is until you like see it. Let me drag this on stream here. Didn't get in. Okay, awesome. It just disappeared. I sent it to you too, Nat. I could tell you, like, when he made that and he showed it, he was so proud of it. I was like in tears.
That's adorable. What?
There's a second version of it. I don't remember which one came first, but there's a second version of it.
let me pull these up for my stream. Hold on.
He was so proud of it.
Yeah, so this is the first one that was referenced. I love it.
It's adorable. It's cute.
That's creative. And then the second one. I adore that so much. The
Just
Ender
like,
Flamingo.
Just for the context, like Mumbo Jumbo is known for being really technical with redstone, but this season of Hermitcraft he decided, like, I'm gonna learn how to build, and he's succeeding rather well. It's just stuff like this, and it's like, how even, like, I don't know which one came first. I think the one with the dragon head came first, but
I hate that I'd be able to identify it as a flamingo if I was asked. I hate it. This is the, like, this just made my day, honestly. Like this genuinely, the second image just genuinely made my day.
Oh man, I love this man. The funniest thing, like, right, he's like a 28-year-old. He is so tall that everyone looks small in comparison. Like, if you see a picture of him, you won't think he is tall, you just think the person next to him is like really, really small. And he doesn't look anything like his skin. He is like a wet cat for the ages, but somehow his brain just functions around redstone. He just wants to make anything. And then sometimes he just hyperfixates on something. Like, recently a new trend started where they're using redstone to animate builds. It's like the redstone doesn't have a proper function aside from like making some parts move. And he learned about the fact that you can make fans animated with trapdoors. And people told him he could do that after he made like a giant static fan. So he got hyperfixated on fans for 3 weeks straight. I think he made like 4 videos on it.
I just See, that reminds me, he doesn't do much with it anymore. Nowadays he does like well, I haven't checked in on him in a while.
Yeah.
But Seth Bling, I think the last time I saw Seth Bling, he was doing like Super Mario World speed runs.
How do you spell his name?
Sethbling. Yeah, nowadays I think that's mostly what it does is like speedrunning content. But way back in the day, I knew him as a Minecraft YouTuber, and he was absolutely hyper fixated on redstone.
His profile picture is just a PNG of redstone dust.
Yeah, yeah, that's.
This is his YouTube channel. He hasn't uploaded in a year, right? That's a new channel.
Yeah, I still regularly hear the like, welcome back, Seth Bling here.
I love that his videos still feel like 2014 Minecraft YouTube.
Yeah.
If I just look at it.
Oh, he is doing Minecraft stuff again. It's all Mario themed, but yeah.
He hasn't uploaded in a year. What are you talking about?
That's average. He works in spurts. He will typically, if he just stops uploading, it just means he has gotten hyper focused on some project, which means it's possible that he has decided to just full tilt develop a game in Minecraft again.
I love that he just doesn't bother for thumbnails on his Minecraft videos.
Yeah, one time he disappeared. Oh God, what was it? I'm trying. I think it was he disappeared for like almost like 8 months, and then came back and was just like, "Welcome back, Seth Bling here. I made an emulator in Minecraft," and I'm like, "Why?"
I love that he focused on speedrunning for like a year or something, and then he came back and decided to add realistic physics to Minecraft.
Yeah, because he just like he started getting like he got a hold of an actual physical like Super Nintendo and Mario World, phenomenal. And he was just like, I want to try like speedrunning this, and he started learning speedrunning techniques and got hyper focused, and then at one point I think he ended up discovering one of the speedrunning techniques that is used pretty commonly nowadays. And at that point, he's just like, well, I think I've peaked in what I can do with this. Back to Minecraft, I guess.
I love it when people are just smart for no clear reason.
Yeah. I say some people are just hyper intelligent and they don't use it for good or evil. They just use it.
I mean, there are people that made a working computer inside of Minecraft that can run Minecraft.
Yeah. Nat, please don't do that to us. What are you talking about? I have never disappeared for long periods of time and got hyper focused on something. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, it depends on what you say is long period of time, because sometimes I see like VTubers, they made those like indefinite like hiatus posts, and they're talking about, I'm gonna take the next 2 weeks off, and I'm like,
that needs to stop. That needs to.
Maybe it doesn't say definite hiatus, but like it says hiatus, and I'm like, I just sometimes don't stream for 2 weeks, and the only thing people hear from me is that I'm watching some fuck ass anime in the Discord.
Yeah, like I'm going to use everyone buckle down on my end. I'm going to use the B word. Prepare yourself. Like it's like, oh, I'm taking a hiatus for 2 weeks. You're just taking a break. You're just taking a break. Just say you're taking a break.
Yeah.
It's okay. For anybody watching on Ezzy's end, the B word is the B word being break is like pseudo banned in my community for reasons that will take far too long to explain. Just yeah, we don't use the B word around here.
I'm being mindful. Okay, why am I scrolling Twitter? That's a mistake. No, seriously. Like, like, not even gonna show chat what I saw. Like, that's no.
Mm-mm. I showed chat something on Twitter one time, and I had to scrub the VOD afterwards because of it. Never again. I don't do Twitter on stream anymore.
I thought you meant bitch. No. It's okay.
No.
We swear here. It's just that, our communities can be intense and need boundaries. Like, we need to treat them like small children sometimes.
Yeah, I like, essentially it was down to the short version is people were routinely concerned about me because I have a tendency to work without realizing what time it is or how much time has passed, and some people like to classify that as overworking. I just call it keeping myself busy. But yeah, I had to soft ban the B word because too many people were asking me to take a break because a lot of people were concerned about me, and I'm very appreciative. I will say this: I'm extremely appreciative of how many people reached out. I appreciate that I have a community that cares about me. I'm very thankful for it, and I love my community. But like, it got excessive. And again, I'm happy that so many people reached out, but it was getting a little overwhelming to get several DMs a day asking me to like take a break.
There's like a fine line between people being genuinely concerned about you and making sure you take care of yourself and not realizing that you're a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem with people being like that because I regularly just disappear for 2 weeks at a time. They're used to it now. I've been like that for 5 years.
Yeah, I sometimes like time will pass and I think that's the downside of the psychiatry field day that is my brain. I don't register time passing correctly, so sometimes I can be like, oh, like this, it's just like, why do I feel like this hour is going by like a week long? Like, why is the time not passing? And then other times I've been like, oh, it's been a month. Huh. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that I feel that as well. Like, I sometimes look at my YouTube channel and like, oh, it's been 3 months since I uploaded. Oops.
Yeah, it's also why I don't take naps. Naps absolutely throw off my concept of days.
I can't take naps for the life of me. I want to, but I just can't fall asleep, and if I do fall asleep, I forfeited that night's sleep.
Yeah.
I guess it's not happening.
I love that in your chat. You see 15 minutes to finish your thing. Just 15 more minutes. Okay, it's been 9 hours, but just 15 more minutes. Oh wait, a day has passed. Yeah, that was actually me yesterday. I started working on something for an upcoming stream, and it was like noon, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down, work on this, got a little bit of work done, and I was like, oh, actually it was pretty productive today. I got it done. Like, and it's only 7 p.m. What? When? How?
Oh, I also like, what did you do yesterday, Breeze? Did you have fun? Fuck if I know. Correct answer.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's a Sarah, like, what did you have for breakfast today? And I'm like, I don't know. Did I have breakfast? I'm not feeling shaky, so probably. Yeah.
I forgot to eat breakfast. Oh well.
I was joking! Okay, but speaking of ADHD,
yes.
let's dive into the actual content of this stream.
Yeah.
That's probably a good thing.
Whoosh.
Okay.
Okay. Actually.
Oh, you just disappeared on my screen.
Yeah, hold on. Probably because you have my model pushed off to the side.
Yeah,
you just
disappeared for like... I thought I
Mm,
promoted you. Apparently I didn't. Here you go.
You did.
Yeah, I had to do it again.
Oh, I switched browsers. That's why.
Oh, yeah, you have a different name now too. Yeah, that makes sense. I changed. Now you have the vomit green color. Jesus. I don't know why that's the default. Maybe it's based on what you're trying to watch. Because it does look like Backrooms green.
I'm not a backrooms creature. I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you were not wearing, okay, this is really weird. If you're not wearing that dress and you would stand across the wall, you would blend in.
True. Okay. I got told to drink something. Hold on.
That's fine.
I just realized that water probably appeared on your stream.
Mm-hmm. That's completely fine.
Adorabanoy, again, wrong VTuber.
I have such an influx of bunny VTubers on my timeline lately, and I blame you.
Blame me. What are you talking about? Half of my addiction to VTubers is your fault.
But I've not introduced a single bunny VTuber to you. I love the hell tilt.
Untrue. You were the one that put Shiabone on my radar.
Damn.
I had to think about it for a second. I was like, what VTubers is Ezzy suggesting? I don't know. I'm spacing on their name. Oh no, unnamed.
Unnamed. Yeah.
Yeah.
They use they them pronouns, by the way.
That's what I said. They.
Oh, I thought you said she, or like her. No, okay. My
If
bad.
I did, I apologize.
Yeah, no, doesn't matter.
Are you allowed to be a VTuber without being an animal or a paranormal creature asking for a friend? You absolutely can. Like that's what I call I have a classification system for types of VTubers, and one of them is just literally just a guy.
Yeah.
Non-gendered or gender neutral. It's you're just a guy.
It's same that actually, dude and bros for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Kitchen stuff. I don't know if kitchen stuff is.
I mean, you can be just a guy if you want to, but you can also be an interdimensional wizard.
You could, which also falls under just a guy. I mean, like it's more of like, is anything attached to your body is really what it comes down to, or are you a?
I mean, I hope there's stuff attached to my body. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, outside of typical human stuff, like if you were just a human, like your job title doesn't dictate your categorization. It's who you are. It's what you are, not what you do. So if you are a human, but you are again interdimensional wizard, you're still just a guy. But if you are an interdimensional wizard and you have chinchilla ears, you're an animal theme. Why did chinchilla wizard ears come up? I don't know. That's just what I thought first.
I'm just getting lost on how Melissa would be infernal.
Melissa is a fiend.
Oh yeah, if you're not a human, then definitely not just a guy.
Yeah, no, that would put you in the. Sorry, chat. Hold on. Is it?
If it's similar to Chainsaw Man, that means that it's a devil taking over a human body. That's definitely.
Yeah, that puts you in the. I actually really need to remake this category, but it puts you in the religion category technically because that falls under like demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Backrooms it is.
Backrooms. Yeah. So last time we left off.
You left the video I said we would start at.
The video's up. This is home.
Oh, wait, huh? Oh wait.
You're looking
Why
at the
am I-
playlist.
Yeah, why am I not even seeing a video here? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, refresh the page. It's glitching out today.
Now I don't see a playlist. That's concerning.
It's because it's in chat. Look at the top right. Switch it to playlist.
See, this is why I need Natalie, because I'm clearly not capable of my own.
Where Kitsune's on that, I have to do that stream again. It's been too long. I also need to rework on that categorization. Backrooms.
Yeah.
I swear I will answer your question later. But animal theme. Technically mythological. Yeah. What was the last thing we watched on Backrooms?
It was the where I don't remember the entire video, but it ended with us seeing the car that Noah clipped.
Yes, found footage too. Yeah, we saw where the car ended up. We also
saw this girl.
Yeah, it was the girl that was dropping things on a concrete floor and just had a little like taped off section and then tried to put a measuring tape down and just it was a lot of that video was just basic exploration. So there wasn't a whole lot of new information. I mean, a lot of the new information we got was there's more stuff in the back rooms, and we were seeing a slightly more developed version where we're starting to see them installing like home appliances and like starting to work on the residential area.
Yeah, and we also, I don't know if it was the last video, one of the last videos, we also saw that one guy that got lost and separated from his group just somehow make his way back to the entrance 2 minutes later. Like in time, even though no time passed for him at all, and then we had a discussion about whether that counts as time travel. And everyone on the other side, because we got the POV of the cameras on the other side, being like, how the fuck did he survive? And they were like, weird, I don't... And then someone basically said the equivalent of, like, I'm not being paid enough for this.
Yeah. That's which there is going to be more. I'm not going to say what happens, but there is going to be more on that topic in upcoming videos. Dealing with the guy that disappeared. I'm trying to... he actually gets a name, and I don't remember it.
Well, we'll see.
It was... well, no, we've already seen it because they had the newspaper article about the car crash that they faked. Anyway, it'll come up again, so we'll get Peter just popped in my head. That sounds
just
right.
call him Peter.
Yeah. Okay.
Or John Backrooms.
This Greek human design of the main feature divided. I mean, non-human animal. Stop triggering my special interest.
This is Breeze. He loves interrupting streams, and he doesn't even do it on purpose.
That's fair. I you know what? I get it. I feel you that like sometimes somebody just brings up a topic you really like, and you're just like, yeah, screw whatever I was doing.
I think Breeze one time came in asking about stuff from his taxes. I don't know what I was doing, but it was not related.
Okay. But this is Home, which is... it's a lot of... like, it's some Windows Movie Maker or somebody showing off just pictures and stuff they recorded.
Cute.
But there's a few things you glean from the more subtle inclusions of things. But you ready to go?
Yes, you click play. I'm not clicking anything. Oh, this feels very nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
Love the fade out transition. This is a lost art.
Yeah.
really hate my ADHD because I had a full other topic I could derivative of this. Like,
I'm fighting for my life on my end. In that same regard, there's stuff I want to talk about, and I'm like,
I'm allowing myself one sentence after this video is over.
okay.
Oh my god, the superimposed picture.
Yeah, I couldn't make out what it was.
I have a feeling stuff is happening and I'm just missing it because I'm too nostalgia baiting here.
I apologize, I had to pause here. Thank you, Death, for letting me know my music was still playing on my end. Because I have it muted. Thank you for not letting it go for an hour like last time. Because nobody said a word. Everybody's just like, I thought that was on purpose. Thank you.
Someone else dizzy? Yeah. It's a charm. We're just not used to things not having stabilization.
I want to...
I'm joking, but it's probably it.
Wait, what now?
Well, feeling dizzy watching this. We're currently so used to have every bit of footage having some sort of stabilization, even handheld devices, that when we have shit like this, especially when you zoom in really far and it's just shaking. Oh, that looks so creepy.
Yeah. I can't...
They're doing a peace sign. And they're probably wearing a headband of sorts, and like the hair is peeking around it. But it looks really, really creepy.
Oh, okay. I was sitting here like, is it like stretched sideways or something? But I see it now.
It's a face.
I could not make out what it was.
I mean, it is stretched, but...
Yeah, I just thought it was stretched that way and not this way. Like,
that makes sense.
Anyway.
Random as scientist. Wait. Are you hearing that background noise as well? The people talking? It sound...
Yeah.
It's almost exactly what we heard when that guy got vanished. Upside down.
Random shot at the gateway, sure.
Random as people. Wait, that looked like one of the rooms.
Kind of did, yeah.
All the background noise just sounds like people talking inside of a pool. Like it's a really specific type of echo.
It's so weird that it was just occasionally there's just something spliced in. Like most of this just seems to be like vacation footage, and then it just random stuff like this gets jumped in.
Yeah. I like a random photo where people are not getting censored with the face.
Yeah.
Why is it zooming in on the picture in the background? Why is it distorting? I don't like it.
Can't even tell what that is.
I really don't like that.
No. Good friendless jump scare, yeah. And that's home. What?
Is the number relevant, or is it just a random string of numbers? Like, it's not a
knowing
date.
Kane, it could be one way or the other equally. Who knows?
Yeah. Like, either it's really nothing, or it's, like, super relevant.
It's usually how it goes. So many of these videos, like it feels like I'm having information pumped into my head without being able to acknowledge it, and then later on,
Yeah.
that's how this whole series feels. Is it feels like information is just dumped into my head with no context, and then
Even
later
like one
on
of the
something else comes
rooms,
up.
like the picture of the dad with the, like the little kid where the faces got censored, that looked like almost identical to one of the more normal looking rooms.
Yeah, like post
Like if you
conversion.
Like if you go the I don't know which video it was, but there's a video where someone just leaves the yellow hallways and comes into other like more liminal spaces that are closer to irregular homes, and it looked like a really distorted echo of that specific room of the picture with the dad and the kid. Like that weird banister in the middle of the room, everything.
Yeah, it's. Hold on.
It's
I
also
want. Then there's also what like. Uh, where did it go?
it's also an unlisted video with zero description.
And with. Thanks, website. I tried to skip back in the video, and it was just like, no, you go to the next one now. But there was that image of the.
Oh, sorry. I'm reading the comments now because I'm just completely lost. At 138, where you see this random room with like really orange lighting, someone is saying it's the same place as the end of the found footage where the VHS is playing.
Oh, you're so right.
And someone says that the picture at the very end that's being zoomed in on is probably one of the missing kids.
Huh. There's also I'll send this to you if you want to pull it up. But there's just like
that weird sunset is a clip that's used in the autopsy video. People are smart. The number string comes back as a bacteria, according to some people.
Comes back as a what?
If you type in the number string on Google, it comes back as some sort of bacteria.
Interesting.
Huh. What the actual fuck's that?
Bacillus acalyphyllus. Huh. Anyway.
What am I looking at? This looks like a Mayan calendar.
Yeah, it's just randomly in the video. It's at like 45 seconds in.
That's Latin.
That is Latin.
Mundus sun lunaris quad something, and on the other side I cannot. Phylacteris?
Let me see if I can get a better shot of it in the video.
Looks like a map. Yeah, it could be. It's definitely like a map from the north. Like if you would be directly above the North Pole.
That's the best shot I can get of the rest of the word. Completeness.
Oh, that looks like a completely different word.
Yeah.
Oh no. Quator. Oh, equator.
Elementa completeness. I'm literally rotating it on my screen.
Mundus lunaris. Doesn't say anything, not gonna lie. Oh well. Let's see if there's anything.
Yeah, I can't make anything of it, but I'm sure there are people smarter that can figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it definitely is a map. Yeah. What was your sentence? You said you were going to allow yourself one sentence.
Oh, okay. It's completely unrelated, but the nostalgia with like old cameras. So Muda made a vlog while he was in America, and he only used this really like old school camera. It was already digital, but it just that camera and like the sound of it, and he only allowed himself to do old school editing. So anytime he wants to superimpose something in the video, he bought a projector to use in the background. To use instead of like superimposing a picture, and I was like, that's so clever. But like that's what it reminded me of.
Also, what we're not going to comment on it, but what in the hell? I just saw the tweet that you DM'd me. I'm angry at Mudon for that. Why? Why are you angry?
It's a really good video.
I would say we love that kind of creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you ready for a reunion?
I should be ready. I'm probably in the wrong tab. Hold on. Yeah, I was.
Fair enough. Okay.
Oh, there's
Bye-bye.
CC available.
There is. It's auto-generated. Close enough. Probably
Better than
90%
nothing.
just music.
It's an HD.
Oh, we're on this one now. Okay.
I love that even though it's HD, it still feels 90s.
Coordinates.
Oh. Probably corresponding with the map we saw.
I can't remember. I think it pointed to like a lake or something.
And another sunset.
True. Yeah, we're firmly in the 90s now.
At least they got smart and got cards.
Yeah, the cart's all fun and games until you no-clip through the floor and end up a half mile above the ground. But are we running in the 90s? No, we're driving.
I really love how they boarded off that room. Because there's still a gap.
On the other hand, because there's the gap, we can clearly identify that as like, oh yeah, that's the one from before.
Okay, sounds good.
Can you loosen that strap?
Say 3 at the very least. It'll take 7 trips that way, I think. You sure forklifts on can get?
Watch your hand.
Oops.
I love that it just falls over.
Yeah.
Like that boarding off, that was not gonna keep anything in or out.
Are we about to watch it slowly disappear? Yeah.
I don't actually think they said SCP. It's just that YouTube thought they said it.
Wow.
Got a little bomb squad card.
Sorry. It just looked like heavy duty Wally to me.
I mean, same shit. The board said I fall and I can't get up.
and then you're going to want to stop up here and just a few to the right. Carry on
Trying to
forward
remember,
and
when
heading
did they
back
board that
over
up?
on the left.
It was in the 80s. Was it
Is this
88?
where that girl went missing? Like, because she ran to space with a lot of small corridors. And one of them ended up being a, what do you call it? Dead end. I love that the farther you go in, the rooms start making less and less sense.
I don't think he has a full
Yeah.
understanding of the situation.
Oh, I doubt he does either, but I think that matters.
I'm sorry. The painting. I just figured out where the painting is from.
Okay.
We just forgot because it was we've had a few days between our viewings.
Mm. Wait, what? Okay, I can vaguely place where that video was. Is that where?
That was found footage too, where she goes into the room and sees that like big bacteria structure after
Oh,
like
yeah.
she passes the car and goes in, and like the whole room's like green. Like she sees the little bacteria tree and walks past it and films
Yeah.
that picture, and then she pans left as the bacteria monster starts to come out of it, and she runs off and gets
Fascinating.
swallowed by green light. But yeah, that was so it took place in that room. But
With like
it
the
is took place in
Backrooms
that room.
version of it.
Yeah, well, actually come to think of it, when does home take place? Because there was nothing built up in this room at the time, but then that photo in home that was getting very creepily zoomed in on, everything was like fully furnished and complete. So did they come in and clean it up and then just finish building?
Unless
same
that
picture
video
back? That
was
doesn't
to
make any sense.
show that certain parts of the backrooms are just like echoes or mirrors of actually existing locations. Or they're based on memories. And if we already kind of went on, what if the monsters are people that went missing and like died and got infected by that weird fungus bacteria type of thing, and their memories influence the environment they decided to like make into their nest.
I'm sorry. I did not process the last like 20 words you just said because I just read my chat.
Okay. I see that. So what I was saying, we already
Shen.
kind of
Hey, you typed it. I'm sorry. Somebody else got a hold of my hands. Now they're controlled by a guy named Joe.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what I was saying is we already kind of theorized that the monsters could be people that went missing in the back rooms and like died or like transformed because of that fungus, because in the earlier video was established that people didn't really die. They just got taken over by that fungus because the fungus was keeping the tissue alive. So what if you get turned into a monster and like you find like a place to make a nest in or whatever, that the memories of that person influence the areas around them, and that's why it's distorted, because it's vaguely human made but not quite.
Yeah.
And if that boy was like the person that lived in that house originally, his memories would be influencing that specific room. Because the layout of how they got into that room made no sense. It was just that room. And before, it was like super small yellow corridors.
Yeah. It's not a bad theory. I like that. I like it. Definitely would make.
Oh, I have an ad starting in 10 seconds. We can continue
Oh, no.
yapping. If
Fair
you-
enough. Yeah, I have an ad starting in like 4 minutes. So
If you run it right
Um,
now, that we can just yap unrelated.
yeah. Sorry, everyone. Ad break.
You're usually a little bit better with that, but hey, whatever. Let me go to the screen. It disappeared again.
Huh?
Oh no. I went to a
You
different
say
scene.
you said no. You disappeared at the same time. Your camera froze on my end.
Because I swapped scenes. That's probably it.
Oh, okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I like the concept, but at the same time, having like this interdimensional space that is influenced by thought, I'm trying to think like long term how that would affect the story, and that just feels like a nightmare to write.
Oh yeah, no. There's probably no deeper thoughts other than this is unsettling. What the hell's this?
Well, the only reason I say that is one of the things I like about this series is when you're writing something, you have two ways you can go about it. Either you can leave kind of open gaps in what's happening in your story and create the mystery of it all, and allow people to fill in the gap, like readers to fill in the gaps themselves and kind of engage their imagination, or you can begin iterating on and like iterating on what you've built and start trying to explain it in some way. And that has a lot of pitfalls because when you start trying to quantify things and give them some kind of scientific explanation, stuff starts to fall apart really fast. That's why a lot of people don't like the explanation of midichlorians in the Star Wars franchise. Because it's like, oh, the Force is this mysterious thing, and also I guess we have little bugs that give us Force powers. What?
Yeah, that was like they could have just made an actual magic system, and they're just like, nah, bugs.
But with this one, Kane is straddling the line between leaving those gaps and scientifically explaining things, and he almost has to by virtue of the setting, because this is a scientific research organization
Yeah.
that is exploring this. So it would be very silly to have this research organization that's digging into things, and it's like, okay, well, what if they discovered walls
Fuck
yellow,
all.
stuff grows?
Yeah.
Like, so he has to like straddle the line, and I think he does an okay job, but
Oh
at the
yeah, he
same
definitely does.
time, when you start explaining things, it is a slippery slope. Like,
Yes, things start falling apart.
you can't just stop once you started trying to like quantify things in your story. That you can't just quantify one thing and move on, because that causes the reader, the viewer, to be like, well, okay, what about this thing over here? What about this other thing? And you have to start explaining all those little things until the whole thing just falls apart. And I think a lot of the not necessarily horror, but like just the unsettling nature of this is intentionally leaving those gaps. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this correctly. Like,
I'm following so far, so go ahead.
words are failing me. I'm sorry. I'm buffering.
Let me add a thought then, so you can buffer for a little second. I think the backrooms, or at least the layout, does have to be tied to like human consciousness in some degree, because this, like, the backrooms look very 90s. Like, they don't look 70s. They don't look 2010s. It looks like if someone in the 90s would have like a fever dream of an unending office building without furniture, this is what it would look like. If you ask anyone 10 years before or 10 years into the future, it would be different. But considering how much time passes, I feel like there's one moment in time it just like connected to. Because it doesn't really change or update afterwards.
True. I don't know. Now I've got the thought that like this is, I have no basis for this theory whatsoever, but you say like it's a space influenced by human thought, right? What if that's exactly what it is? What if this is like they've opened up to inside someone's head?
Ew, that would be crazy.
Not physically, but like they've entered like the metaphysical like space.
I
of
would
memory
still
and
go with the
thought.
word ew.
See, I think it's an interesting concept because like if it's like if this is the inside of somebody's head, okay, where is everybody? If this
Yeah,
is
and why is there a
person, why
fuck
don't
ass
they-
monster running around? Like
Yeah,
multiple
why-
even.
Yeah, why is there a monster here? Why are there no people? Where are all the people? Why does the person have no people in their memories and thoughts?
I mean, if you go like a really scientific route, if they did accidentally open a pocket dimension, just space existing is still very weird, but you need something to enter it. Like you need it to be a physical thing, and maybe it is tied to some sort of like psychic creature that's like, okay, this needs to make sense to humans, so I am doing the most approximate thing I can do without understanding humanity.
Yeah, but see, like you have instances like that where it's like there's information you don't know, and like all of this is theoretical. And it's like I think that's where the unsettling part of it comes from, is that like you don't have that explanation, because even the people in the video don't have that explanation. They're studying all of this and they're constantly discovering something new, and it's like, okay, like we don't need to like over analyze little things about it. Like wouldn't it be like, it'd be so silly if we have this mystery of why is this fungus growing here, what's causing these monsters to happen, and then you just have some research is like, man, those lights, I got to dig into it and see how that works. And that's, and again, like it's a slippery slope, because coming up, I'm not going to say too much about it, but there is a video coming up where they literally pull down the ceiling tiles and the light fixtures and start like, they literally spend like a full minute going over one of the labels that you find in the light fixture. It's like, okay.
I mean, it's a good ass question. Like, you walk through an interdimensional door and somehow there's light and electricity on the other side. Like, how the fuck does that even work?
Yeah.
Like, in the regular world, we already are struggling with facilitating every single person on planet Earth with electricity, and somehow a random pocket dimension figured it out.
Yeah. Okay.
My ads are over.
My ads are done. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Didn't like that.
I'm also looking at the fact that the lights are no longer symmetrical.
Oh, true.
Like, they were really all in a really proper, neat and row.
Surprised with how well this is holding up.
Of this room again.
So you can do standing.
Hey, don't get too close. Stop.
Yeah, he was walking.
Standard, this is
Oh yeah, they boarded it up because someone fell down and like a creature chased them. At least someone decided to go with a different color.
Yeah.
The last one came back good, but I recommend you keep a mask on just to be safe.
We gotta start updating our protection system. I feel like I'm always missing things in this mess.
More over here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll just conserve some power and then put it back in the cart when we get here.
We've just reached 14D. There are no visible signs of Marvin's friend.
That is absolutely not
Marvin's friend.
Oh, then you better show up on a new one.
Wait, so he wasn't even an employee, it was just someone like, hey, do you want to tag along? Yeah, sure, why the fuck not?
Remember that? And these ones are all fairly even, right? You just have to go on that one.
Just focus on going down center and around those 2 points of interest. I believe the car sheets was
The funniest thing is that they lost someone in those holes and they still are not taking any precautions.
I know we don't have that many hours left.
See the ledge! I was not stupid!
Yeah.
Through the protocols. Let me double check again on one. 5, 7, 3 as well. Hey, can I get a hand over here?
I love that they put the robot in timeout.
Yeah. You in the bad robot corner. Yeah, they started patching it up.
And they put some banisters around it. While Team A assembles a walkway across room 14D, Mark Bloom, Randall Tachi, and Marvin Lee conduct an initial layout analysis of room 14C. Ooh.
I wonder where a man spider gets their water from. Well, from a well, actually. Hi, Steel. How are you?
Jesus Christ.
I just lost more brain cells.
Man.
Thanks for that.
I love that they're finally naming people. It's funny that they're naming every single person in the room and like specifying that Marvin is holding the camera. But then that one friend is like, oh, he's called Marvin's friend.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a name. He's just Marvin's friend. He doesn't work here. He just wanted to go for shits and giggles.
Is this the same one they had you practice with?
Well, pretty similar, but they were just renting that one. Same one as far as I'm concerned, though. Not like I know the difference.
Wouldn't want to be on the other end of that.
You wouldn't want to be on the other end of any gun, Marvin.
Yeah.
Alright, leave your lights on. Marv, light.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Standard, this is Mark. We're now beginning our progression into room 14C.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we're gonna want to stay mostly down the middle, but maybe go around.
Also the fact that they've lost people before, that they're not tied to one another with some rope like they do in kindergarten.
I don't know.
On one hand, that would be a good idea. On the other hand, if something comes up and snatches one person, if you're all tied together, you're all going down.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, big, like, thick enough rope that you would feel a tug if someone went missing. But, is it enough to cut through if something did happen?
yeah.
But to be fair, we've established they don't really like using the ropes they brought, so... It's also hilarious that they thought of a gun first. And they're really Americans.
Yeah, let's say they are American.
Space between the floor types.
Oh yeah. If you can put a tape measure down there again.
I wouldn't have stepped in there easily. I would have first like thrown a coin or something.
See anything?
No, not really.
I don't like any of this.
Hole in the back.
Oh yeah.
Is there a wall back there? A wall? Or can't tell what that is.
Well, it just looks like a wall.
Uh.
Huh.
Watch the gun. Sorry.
Is this just the natural state, or did something move these? Yeah, I'm not sure which one I would prefer, but Right now I'm kinda
Oh,
towards
that
the
means
point.
something
good
went
point.
up.
Yeah.
But, sorry, what did he say?
No, I was generally agreeing with that. It's just like he said like either did those come naturally or did something like move them? I don't think I like either answer. I'm like,
Yeah, no,
that's
that's
yeah. I don't like either one.
with the way it was like pulled up, it looked like something went in there from down up.
I believe we've only seen displaced tiles four. I think it was 4 times before. Not too
Well,
common.
they doubled that. Wow, that light went red.
Mm-hmm.
So if we say,
Me neither, buddy.
Guys, I found something.
yeah?
You gotta look at this. What, is it right over there? Yeah, it's some sort of... No, you're right, this looks handmade. You can't determine that just by looking at it. No, I'm just assuming right now. Either way, you're right.
That looks
It
like a
does
map.
look like some kind of map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it almost looks like,
I think this is around here, 14C.
yeah, it's,
Team A, come in, this is Mark.
that's the area we came through, that's 14C, and there's
Team A,
14D,
this is Mark, do you copy?
there's B and
Standard, do you copy?
They fucked up by going into the different area.
This is Mark, do you copy? No, the signal's dead, we've gone too far. We gotta go back.
A. What? You sure? We're not that far.
Well, that's all the more reason to get...
Well, if we do get back and they say it's just a non-issue and you just come back around, I don't see what the...
What the fuck? I did not like that.
Okay, okay!
I don't want to hurt any of you. But I will. If I have to, so please, just answer my questions and I'll be gone.
Fucking hell.
How many people are out here right now? Down the hall, how many people are out here?
Wait,
I don't know.
Peter?
Oh, shit.
Marv? Marvin?
Yes, it's me. Is it really you?
Yeah, it's me. It's me.
How? It's been months. We thought you...
I know. That's what they did. They took my life from me, Marv. Everyone thinks I'm fucking dead. My wife and children think I'm dead.
Can you please put down the gun?
Barbara, just tell me. Did they hold a funeral?
Yes.
This is Team A. Do you read us? Yes, A-Team, this is Mark. I read you.
Mark, don't.
What are you doing?
We need immediate armed
Mark.
support at room 14C.
Stop.
My team and I are being held at gunpoint by a hostile. I repeat,
Stop.
please send
Don't shoot him.
immediate armed support to room
Stop.
14C.
You don't.
Sorry.
Did he just kill himself?
Yeah, I think he killed Mark.
I'm alive, but I want you to tell them that I'm alive. I need to know.
What the ew. Why is the body moving?
I think he's being dragged away.
That guy went crazy. Wait. Did it have a lore reason? Like they called him Marvin's friend as if they couldn't remember his name. And they still didn't say a name when he got up. Like they just acknowledged that they knew each other. They still didn't say a name.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, everyone thinks I'm dead. He can't know that everyone thinks he is dead. He's been down there for months. He kept
Yeah,
saying,
I think-
I know to everything they said. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, so this video this is another instance of we are getting information out of order.
Mm-hmm.
And in this video, damage control is where we see the lead up to what is happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Can I press play?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you did.
15A, do you read us? 18, this is Mark, I read you. What are you doing? We need immediate arms support in room 14C. My team now being held at gunpoint by a hostile. I repeat, please send immediate arms support to room 14C. Your
No CC.
What was that?
That came from the other way around.
No.
No, it did. Like the room with all the holes is directly around the corner to the left of what they just showed, where the people are standing. But then the gunshot came from behind. See, the card was already there. And the room with the holes is around the corner on the left. And they supposedly went into the room that with the door at the very end. That's why they were boarding everything off. But the gunshot came from behind them. They looped around somewhere.
I'm going to chalk that up to a continuity error.
Okay.
I think that one might just genuinely be a continuity error. That one.
Okay.
Although we're trying to apply, we're trying to apply spatial reasoning to the backrooms. What are we doing?
That's
So they were dragging them off. Okay.
my chat is calling them the Lemon Lime
The
Squad.
Lime Squad. Yeah, I saw that.
It's a great name. He's running. He's just gonna take the laboratory hostage. Okay. Do you see that there's like an additional distortion around him and just him? It's really
I
faint.
don't see anything.
It may have to do with like the rendering of the model.
That's possible. Yeah. Keep booking it.
Something in me tells me that him getting out is a bad thing. It almost feels like something broke containment here.
Yeah.
It's also crazy that he is holding the only gun on the premises. There's no guards or something around.
Once again for your patience on this.
They're
It's
scientists.
been a stressful 15 hours for all of us here, and while he cannot currently be with us, Dr. Beck sends his apologies regarding the numerous inconveniences caused by our decision to keep you here overnight.
This has captions, by the way.
Yeah, I can see it.
Now, it appears that
The first
situation
part barely
has
had them.
reached a point of some stability. We're still looking into a few things, but I feel that we can now properly address what occurred without running into speculation. What happened last night should not have happened. Not here, not with us. What occurred was a gross misunderstanding that was the result of some severe information mismanagement. Even now, I believe
That sounds
most
like
of you
such a
still have
corporate
an incomplete
excuse,
idea
saying
of what took place
everything
last
while
night.
saying nothing.
Before I fill you in, I need to address the fact that there has been information deliberately withheld from many of you on the project. Now, these choices were not made lightly and were done for only the best of reasons. However, I want to make it abundantly clear that following the events of last night, it has been proven to us that that method of conducting ourselves was not viable. So I'm coming to you now to correct this mistake and begin delivering the authentic order of events as we understand them.
I feel like I've heard a VTuber apology that sounded just like that.
First, a team of 4 researchers was sent into
Yeah, I'm keeping my mouth shut, but yeah, that's what I've been thinking about the whole time. Like,
George Levy, Marvin Lee, Ronald McCarthy, and Peter Tench. At around 12:25 p.m., the group realized that they had lost track of Tench while traversing a previously accessed branch of
it was
Hollows.
Peter. Okay.
As you'll recall, this prompted an immediate withdrawal of response back to standard, followed by several days of significant search efforts. However, those ultimately yielded nothing, and as far as any of us were concerned, Tench had simply vanished, leaving no physical trace.
Okay, but that still doesn't make sense because now he came back and held everyone at gunpoint and hostage and like ran out. But then
explain. There's a lot more. There's a lot more.
So like that guy that made it into what?
They basically like this is them giving. This is the first time I think we get. This is the largest chunk of linear information I think we've gotten in this series so far.
Okay, so if the guy that went missing, okay, the guy that just shot that guy cannot be the same person that they're now describing.
Peter?
Yeah, because we saw like in his POV, we saw him disappearing from the rest of the group and then making his way to that front room 2 months later.
Yeah.
And people discovering him there.
Yeah.
But now
there's more that happened.
Do I hear a fire alarm in your background?
Sorry, that was my coffee maker on the other side of the room. It was turned off. My
okay,
coffee
no,
maker
I was
makes a little beep, beep, beep.
I just got worried that your house was on fire. Okay, don't mind.
I mean, it is, but we'll deal with that later. What?
Not my problem.
Now,
yeah, trust me, they explain a lot more.
Something that we could disclose to the public. So, roughly 2 weeks following his disappearance, our security team was forced to put together a more acceptable cause of death that would keep attention away from this institute and provide closure to the family.
The first cover-up.
So, that is all close to common knowledge, I presume. Not all of you were with us at the time of the incident, however. You're certainly aware of the effects it has had on our internal procedures over the past few months. Regardless, that was where Tench's involvement in this came to an end. Or, at least, that's what we assumed. Because on May 8th, at approximately 5:30 p.m., a motion alert was sent out from the complex, which was closed off at the time. One of our senior engineers was sent down to assess the situation and discovered a male dressed in hazard gear who we were able to identify as Peter Tench. Immediately following this discovery, Tench was moved to a secure room on this floor where, over the following days, a select group of doctors were able to administer a panel of tests in order to determine what had happened to Peter in the 2 months he had been gone. Those tests yielded very little useful information. By all measures, Peter appeared to be in excellent health. However, we were still provided one very useful tool in understanding how the situation unfolded from his perspective.
How did he get back into the Backrooms?
Some of you may recall that on the day of his disappearance, Tench was his team's designated camera operator. Well, when we recovered him, he still had that camera in his possession, and in fact had documented the entire ordeal.
So, they glazed over it real fast, but essentially they were saying like when they found him in the complex, they kept him down there. Like they kept him on the floor because the room. Another thing that is glazed over a couple of times is that the facility, the part of the facility where the gateway is apparently like in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So they did not bring him up, and they'll explain this more in a minute, but they did not bring him back up. They just kept him down there because quarantine procedure, it makes sense. It's the same as like when you send astronauts to space. Like when we first
Yeah.
started sending astronauts up, we kept them in a secure tank for like a week because we were like, we don't know what you picked up. So kind of the same thing. But yeah, I believe they explained this, but not everyone in the company was made aware that Peter had returned. And that is kind of why they are explaining all of this. This is basically an all hands meeting with the company.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, this is the heads of the company telling everyone, okay, Peter came back, but we kept him like secured. And they are revealing that they did not tell anybody else in the company about it. It was
Which I
restricted to the
understand.
higher ups who happened to be there at the time.
I like, in a way, I do understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's really easy for people to just start fucking panicking. Because
Right.
none of that makes any sense, right? And unless you're like a higher up willing to deal with like, okay, this doesn't make any sense, but it happened anyway, it can cause a lot of like loose ends. It's impossible to deal with.
Yeah.
So now they
And-
have the full context and like can explain more. They can explain it in one go, and people are less likely to panic. Like, okay.
But they are explaining
Good.
this inside the company.
Mhm.
The general public does not know about Async's research into the complex.
To be
they
fair,
ac-
with how like certain research company and even like some countries' governments are operating, I wouldn't be surprised if they had their own backroom somewhere in a basement.
yeah. But like the one thing here is Async at this point, don't think is aware that people are dropping into the back rooms. I don't think they know that people are falling into it yet. I think they're on the verge of discovering that,
Mm-hmm.
but they are not aware that people are just randomly falling in other places. They think that as far as Async knows, the gateway they have created is the only opening. They are not aware that them opening that gateway has caused other little pockets to open up too.
Surely someone have put two and two together, like, since we opened this gateway, missing persons reports went up by 1,000% across the world. Probably nothing.
Well, I mean, 90% of it's happening around LA.
Yeah.
I
I assume that they
Peter
put the
returned. Backrooms employee played by.
But yeah, no, I do think they probably should have put two and two together on that one. Not the how or the why, but like, okay, we probably caused this, but we're not gonna say anything. But okay, they're probably gonna explain this as well. But they
Yes.
kept him secure in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did he run back in, got lost again, and then start shooting people?
So yeah, they'll explain this, but essentially, like with I think the way you were thinking about it was, okay, so he disappeared for months into the back room and then came back and then disappeared for months again. That is not the case. He disappeared for months, came back. The company kept him held down near the basement, near the back rooms, and employees like Mark and Marvin were not informed. They did not know. So
my God.
them running across Peter in the back rooms then was them finding out like
That he was
holy shit.
alive.
Yes.
But they didn't know he had already returned once. Like, this is the
Yes.
second time he came. Jesus. And then he just
so
kills
that's what
the
I'm
guy.
saying is the other employees did not know. So Peter
my
asking,
God.
and this is explained too, we will get here, but there is a reason Peter is asking them, like, do they know? Do they know I'm dead? Like, information is being, like, they keep saying, like, information was mismanaged. The higher ups were trying to control the flow of information, and it got out of hand very quickly.
Yeah,
is
like,
what
that's
they're saying. Like their
stupid corporate
information
speak.
mismanaged, but yeah, you were just hiding shit. That's what it boils down to. Is they're admitting, like, yeah, we lied about some shit.
Yeah, but also, like, the way they said, like, this shouldn't have happened, not here and not with us. Like, no, this shouldn't have happened, period, with anyone anyway. What the hell?
Natalie, question: since some have green suits, are they important, or are they just wearing a different color than the yellow? To my knowledge, the coloring of different suits has not been explained.
Maybe just
I
squad
have
leader.
not seen. Yeah, and there's also there are at least 2 videos I have not seen, and one that I'm pretty sure I just watched in a fugue state because I don't remember it. So that might get explained later. To my knowledge, I don't. I don't know. I think there might not even be a lore explanation for it. It could just be enough people complained about the yellow suits. The Kane went fine and put in a green one.
Which somehow looks even worse in the context of the Backrooms, but okay,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Today, however, for the purpose of this discussion, I will only be highlighting key events. This is the hallway where Peter was last seen. They're not in view, but you can hear the others walking behind him. Now, as he approaches the bench on the right here, pay close attention to the audio.
Guys, can you hear this?
This same audio was in that movie clip.
You guys, can you hear this? Hey!
Now, I'd like to save the discussion for afterwards, but what you just saw is what we believe to be the moment that Peter was instantaneously transported 2 months forward in time. Following that abrupt flash you just saw, Tench proceeds back out into the hallway in search of his team, but is without any indication of their presence. The next 30 or so minutes of the tape follow a fairly panicked Tench as he attempts to navigate his way back to the threshold. He does obviously find his way back. However, the threshold appears not as he knows it, but as it appeared on the date of May 8th. And this ties us back to the moment when we recovered him. So,
This must be so scary
to
for him.
summarize, from his point of view, he had only been inside the complex for several hours. So to him, all of the new developments surrounding the threshold were completely foreign. Luckily, though, as I already mentioned, there were people available to manage the situation as it unfolded. And over the course of the following days, we were able to properly sit down with Peter and work with him to gain a collective understanding of what had happened. However, there was still the very significant fact that Mr. Tench was considered legally deceased as a result of the cover story, and reversing that would be no easy feat. He understood this and was willing to cooperate while we looked for a way to reintegrate him without raising suspicion. Unfortunately, though, that process ended up taking quite a bit longer than we had anticipated. And all the while, Peter was sucked out here, waiting idly by. We did our best to keep him engaged, but it is hard to combat the effects of prolonged sensory deprivation on the human brain. And as a result,
Oh,
Peter's mental
Jesus.
state took a toll. Not to a degree that was outright concerning at first, but around the end of week 2, we noticed that he was starting to exhibit a number of behaviors common in patients diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. Though
2
we don't
weeks
have
is quite
reasons to believe that
fast.
Mr.
Not gonna, like, usually when you like having sensor deprivation, if there's still people around, it should take much longer than 2 weeks. Meaning that the Backrooms itself was fucking with his head.
There's that, and the taking sunlight away really messes with you.
That too. And like losing 2 months of your life and hearing that you're legally dead and your family thinks you're dead is like crazy.
Yeah. Like, that's the terrifying thing, is just like, for him, all of this took place like over the course of a couple of hours. So
Yeah.
imagine like you leave the stream, like you walk away and you go down to your kitchen to grab something to drink, and you come back and everything in your room has been replaced and moved around, and like that would be fucking terrifying. Now,
Yeah.
add that on to the fact that he's also coming back. There's like, it's been 2 months and the company just told you, yeah, we had this cover story, we made you legally dead, but we're working on it. Just wait here for 2 weeks and don't move.
You couldn't even give bro a book.
I probably did, but there's only so much you can read.
Yeah, but I feel like they just left him alone. Like, hey, good luck, have fun, for 2 weeks.
I will say, this is I can relate to the 2 weeks part because, funny enough, my journey towards being a creative and eventually a VTuber and a streamer started off because I was stuck inside of a room for 2 weeks. At the beginning of COVID, I lost my job. I had nothing to do for 2 weeks straight, so all I did was just sit there and read and watch TV, and I kind of started going crazy, and that's why that's what sparked my creative outlet. Was finally because I was not a very creative person before, but being stuck in a room for 2 weeks, not being able to go out because I also was living with an immunocompromised roommate, so I just couldn't leave at all for anything. Because it was in the early days, we didn't understand anything, so my roommates were just like, "Don't leave the house, stop, just in case you bring something back."
I was that roommate for my family.
Yeah,
and then my little brother went out, kissed his girlfriend, and got sick through her, and then we all got sick through him.
Oof.
Yeah,
But
we
yeah.
had this stupid rule that 12-year-olds and under didn't have to adhere to social distancing. So he
The
was
early
like,
days were
I don't
wild.
have. He was like, Mom, I don't have to stay home. I can go with my friends. I was so lucky that I didn't get as sick as I could have gotten, but Jesus Christ. Can you imagine
yeah.
you almost dying because a 12-year-old kissed his girlfriend? Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked.
Yeah, that's a good story prompt. Anyway, yeah, just that so I can relate to that. Just that 2 weeks, at the end of that 2 weeks, I felt like I was going insane because I had so little stimuli. It's also part of the reason I'm not big into anime anymore, because that situation burned me out on it. I was after I sat down and started writing, and I tried to take a break and go back to write, just casually watching anime and whatnot, and I wasn't into it anymore. So yeah,
Funnily
quarantine
enough,
killed my
COVID
interest
is
in anime.
Funnily enough, quarantine did the opposite to me. It got me back into anime.
Yeah. But no, that's I can understand at the end of that 2 weeks, I was literally just shaking, rocking my seat, just I need to do something. I need to have some kind of output. I can't just sit here and just consume endlessly and just wake up and eat and sleep and watch TV. I'm going nuts. So I get it.
Yeah, the tiger went crazy because there's no enrichment in his enclosure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
That's-
the moral of the story, kids, stimulate your mind, because if you don't, you'll end up being a VTuber like me.
And don't stimulate it by watching YouTube videos all day or scrolling TikTok.
Yeah.
Do something actually stimulating. I would say that reading a book is on the cusp of what's minimally needed.
Yeah.
Because even books can be mind numbing, but
Go outside, breathe fresh air, get sunlight.
Yeah.
Face
Go
plant on the
outside.
grass. Yeah.
Even if it's for 10 minutes, stand on your balcony or hang out of your window. Something.
Yeah. Don't do that second one. But
depending what kind of windows you have, what kind of windows do you have?
the high off the ground kind. Let's continue the video.
Yeah. Oh my god, we clicked at the same time.
Was afflicted with that. Whatever the case, while he didn't express it outright, from what we could gather, he appeared to have deluded himself into believing that he was still inside some sort of illusion created by the complex, and that we were secretly looking to do him harm.
Okay, to be fair, not far-fetched.
On the night of the 22nd, when while Tench was finally about to be transferred to a temporary above-ground residence, he broke away from us and, using stolen credentials, forced his way back into the complex where he would go undiscovered until just last night, when he ambushed and violently attacked Team B in room 14C.
So that's how he ended up in the Backrooms.
Critical condition.
Jesus. Yeah, he couldn't go out, so he went back in.
Which were so days Tench spent in the complex, he met drove the idea that he could somehow escape through an alternate threshold, but still held on to the belief that all of us here were working to trap him in some way, despite our actions saying exactly the opposite. Immediately after firing a single shot from the Remington 870 to Dr. Bloom's side, Tench fled the scene and headed to the threshold outpost, where he would turn the weapon on several more of you while progressing to standard and through the lower offices. Given the abrupt and chaotic nature
Getting
of
headaches from the
situation,
filter.
it took our security team several moments longer than it ideally should have to figure out what was happening. But thankfully, while Tench was passing through one of the empty labs next to storage, Dr. Maxwell was able to act quickly and managed to disarm him, accidentally discharging the weapon into the ceiling in the process, though. However, Tench still managed to avoid apprehension, fleeing into the maintenance wing and evading our security staff by taking the freight elevator to the surface.
At least, you know, like armed.
Now, this situation could have played out very badly, given the potential number of witnesses around the building at the time. But luckily for everyone involved, as far as we can tell, Tench was unnoticed as he exited the property. Around 5 minutes later, our security team made it to the ground floor and began a thorough sweep in the direction of the hillside where cameras had last observed Tench. Now, there's no easy way to say this other than to just say it. I am terribly sorry to inform you all, but Mr. Tench was found deceased halfway down the hillside. The result of an extreme blow to the head.
By what?
It appears that while he was running through some brush, he failed to anticipate a sudden dip in the ground and tragically fell forward into a large rock.
Okay, if my company decided to like, okay, first of all, we've withheld information from you, we fucking lied to you, like really important stuff that could have cost you your life because you simply didn't know. He got out, held people at gunpoint, whatever, and then he ran out and then tragically fell. Conveniently.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
at
it's
that
like,
point, I would be like...
Yeah, it's like, so we've been lying. Anyway, guy one of your coworkers time traveled. We pulled him out. We kept him locked in a room for 2 weeks, and then he escaped, shot one of your coworkers, ran outside, and nobody noticed him running out of the building. But anyway, he fell and hit his head on a rock.
Yeah, and again, like, nobody can know this because there were no witnesses, but we're gonna tell you this anyway. Like, it's at a point where a situation is so absurd that when something so mundane is added to it, like, you're full of crap. Like, now they don't have to worry about reintegrating him or, like, telling anyone he was alive all this time.
Yeah, convenient.
Obviously, they caught him and he's, like, held at some other floor. And they're using this to be like, okay, now we've told you anything, so no reason to be suspicious anymore.
Yeah.
Given the circumstances, it was not something any of us could have anticipated or prevented.
Sorry, one more thing I want to add. Way back when we started watching this, I had made a comment about how, like, you had said something about like this evil research company, or like implying something along those lines, and I was like, no, I don't think that's the case here. We've gotten far enough into this that I think I can just say this out right now. Like, yeah, Async was not expecting this at all. They were not prepared for this kind of thing. Like, they're not like the malicious mustache twirling evil organization. Just they got something in above, like they got it in over their head. They ended up with a situation where they had to come up with something in a hurry to not make the general public aware of them, because how are they going to go to the public and be like, hey, so we opened up this interdimensional gateway and somebody disappeared into it, so yeah, because like the government would be on them in seconds.
Which makes me think they just killed the guy so they don't have to deal with whatever came out of that. Because if he got loose and started spouting nonsense, just the fact that he was alive would have already raised red flags. Like, nobody would believe him because he would sound absolutely crazy. But just the fact that he was alive, right? I was already like, So they couldn't let him leave.
Now, I think where they fucked up, and this is where their inexperience kicked in, was he was just, to the public, he was just considered missing. And they were like, well, what if somebody starts digging? What if they start investigating the facility? Well, we'll just fake a death. So they panicked and got ahead of themselves because they said it was only like a month.
2 months.
2 months, yeah. And or no, like they faked the crash way earlier than that.
And it's also like if someone is missing, like if he died and like they had his body, then I would have understood faking the cause of death because he was dead anyway. Like he's dead, he's gonna stay dead, but we have to explain it away, so we do something like a house fire or something to cover up any wounds. But
they could have just, I don't know. I think this is, I think in this position, if I was in the same position, I probably would have made the same dumb decision because I'm trying to like protect the information here. So it's just like, we'll just fake kill him. They could have just left it as a cold missing case.
Yeah,
Like,
or they could have like faked his death and like made the body unrecognizable. So in the case of him coming back, like, oh shit, apparently we made a fucking mistake. We thought it was him, but it's some other poor sod. Surprised he's alive. Like, at least do something with the failsafe like that.
But yeah, it's a series of bad decisions by people who were not prepared for the situation.
That's why the ending is like, everything seems like, okay, you're finally being honest and telling things as they are, and like, oh, and he conveniently tripped and fell on his head and died.
Yeah.
Like,
it's one of those when things start like, it's like you back yourself into a corner because you tell one lie and then that lie leads to another lie and another lie and another lie, and you get in over your head and you don't want to admit that you're wrong, so you just keep digging yourself even further and further until it just becomes this, what starts off as just like a little thing turns into this massive like boulder, and you're like, this has gotten away from me. So then you just drop somebody on it to solve the problem, which is apparently what happened here. I part of me, like, because I think like us attributing this like it's like, oh, he fell on a rock, like, yeah, it's because we're used to hearing that kind of bullshit. But in this case, it very much is 50-50. Did he actually fall on a rock, or did somebody bash his head in and call it a day? Like, it very well could be either one with them.
Or he never left the facility and they faked his death a second time.
It's true. They said that they had cameras spot him leaving the facility, but they did not show that camera footage.
Yeah.
The tragedy of the entire situation undoubtedly remains, but Dr. Tench, regardless of how troubled he was in his final days, was a brilliant man who gave his all to this project. He would certainly not want us hindering it in his name. What we're doing here is so much bigger than any one person. It is the work of a unified effort, and we need to ensure that is never lost sight of. That we hold on to the
The way they're talking is really like, yeah, we killed him, but like that's not the point.
Yeah.
That is done, and there is nothing more to be extracted.
I take back what I said. What the hell, baby?
The fuck?
Nothing more to be extracted.
That's a needle.
Sorry, everyone. We're gonna try the fast reflexes.
I'm gonna let you do it. Huh. There's some date stuff in the bottom, or like numbers. It's all reversed. And that doesn't look good.
Okay. And we're back to that again. That.
We can also just play it at 0.4 speed or something.
That is true. Hold on.
Hold on. I'm gonna attempt it, okay?
Okay.
That's...
Yeah, my hands are off the controls.
Might want to mute it.
Yeah.
Oh, place are so... How long can you say the word deceased? Okay, so we have needle.
Do not press 1.
What do you mean press 1? Oh, Jesus. Still almost impossible. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you can see this.
No, the frame advancing does not translate. How
Okay,
many frames
so...
did you go forward?
Just like... I did 1 and I'm on the green explosion. And I did a second and I'm on the... really strange... drawing. I can take a screenshot of it for you.
Yeah, well, I'll try to frame advance alongside you. We're at the drawing of like the 3 people at a table.
Yeah.
Like 2 of them look like they're thinking. Yeah. And after that is just a shot of the inside of an office.
Really blurry.
Yeah.
And then someone in one of those suits on a camera. And then someone that looks like to be dripping in blood.
Oh, never mind. Here's the camera footage of him leaving. Okay.
No, that's not him. He has something on his back. Like, it looks like he is wearing some sort of suit, but he wasn't.
I guess that's a...
Yeah, because if you see him, like, you see the guy running, they have a purple frame, and then the one after, they can clearly see he is, like, the person running is wearing a sort of hazmat suit. Peter was not wearing that kind of suit. He was wearing stiffies.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a crossing. Oh, well, you see him outside here.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's like the parking lot shot.
Okay, but it's still not... You cannot say who that is.
That's fair.
Okay, let me... Oh, you ready with the playback speed? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Artemis phone. Oh my god. Natalie! For the young people here, that's a phone. Phones used to be connected with cables to the walls.
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the volume back up.
And yes, they sounded this obnoxious.
I mean, corded phones are still a thing.
There's so many people. Babu, I'm not the youngest in this chat. Like, I know there's people watching that are far younger than that.
Market and non-market.
Oh, pretty.
Well, as I've said, that our negotiations in this area with the Soviets are just beginning.
Why is the Soviets?
Secretary Peterson returned yesterday. 2 weeks, mostly in Moscow, but also in Warsaw, during which time very...
I just love, like, if there's something going wrong, somehow the Russians are involved.
Oh no.
considerable progress was made. We're narrowing our differences.
You were talking about how this could be considered tropey. It is very tropey.
5 years.
I mean, Stranger Things did the exact same thing.
Soviets would demonstrate by settling the
This is randomly inserted the Soviets.
presidential
Yeah, that was.
permitting
Wait,
fixed
no.
impact.
Stranger Things is taking place in a similar time. I think it starts like 6 years before it.
Season 4 takes place in like 81, 82, something like that.
84, I think.
Or 84.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is 6 years before the main events of this.
Yeah.
So like, it's really funny. There's something about this time frame and just weird as months is in a pocket dimension. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh, there's an ad playing currently. Oops.
Oh, my ads haven't started yet.
Might as well run it right now. I need to go to the bathroom.
Same. I was just about to say we've synced right up again. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna be right back. And once we come back, we will finish listening to Soviets, I guess.
Might as well rewind it for the 41 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, be right back.
Alright.
Hello. I don't know if Nat is back. She is. I don't know if she can hear me.
I can now.
Awesome. Hi.
Whoops, wrong scene.
I have to tell you what just happened.
Okay.
So I just went to the bathroom, and I'm going to the upstairs bathroom where also like our sinks and everything and our shower. So my little brother just comes down and he's like, can I please just come into the bathroom? Like, what happened? So it turns out he put his and his girlfriend's food and like some Coke cans on the bed. Coke cans were closed, and she drops her phone on the bed because she wants to go sit on it and like, okay, just toss it, right? It landed so perfectly on one of the cans of Cokes that it just exploded.
Oh no. Oh no.
So he was
You gotta love the accidental trick shots.
so he comes in completely soaked in Coke.
Oh no. Poor thing.
And I was like, and he wasn't really clear what happened. So I was like, why do you put open cans of Cokes on the bed? That's just asking for trouble. Like, no, it was closed. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
So it was like, so I was like, what did you learn? Well, I don't know. I'm like, no, don't put your food on the bed.
So apparently I didn't hit the button for ads when I left, but they did just finish. So
Oh, awesome.
that's so funny. Oh my god. I feel bad. That sucks, but at the same time, that's F brother Desu.
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny. I mean, I can't imagine having to clean that up, but at the same time, that's oh. Okay.
Okay, we really need to continue because after this video we're watching, we have an 8-minute long video, and then a 45-minute long video, and then a 4-minute long video.
Yeah. Thankfully, we're near the end. So
Yeah, we are.
you good? You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm good, but I'm crying.
I know. That's also like, are you gonna be okay? Can we...
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, as I've said, that our negotiations in this area with the Soviets are just beginning. Commerce Secretary Peterson returned yesterday from 2 weeks, mostly in Moscow, but also in Warsaw, during which time very considerable progress was made. We're narrowing our differences, which have kept us from settling our
buy one of these General Electric tape recorders and we'll give you enough free tape to talk 2 hours. Free speech? What the hell? I'm sorry, what the fuck? The date says 72. There's too much pixelation for anything to be actually readable. But it says the name.
Attributed to differences in experimental increasing the tellurium composition. It was found that the electric constant is verified. Yeah, it's just
Also because it's American, I'm assuming that it's August 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very specific that it says 72.
What is that supposed to be? Gene shot.
Gene Beck?
Gene Beck.
That handwriting is definitely something. Oh, that, the sky's mirroring.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Yeah, we're finally at lighting and tile survey.
Oh, what is that here? Preliminary notes on lighting and file survey 89. So this takes place before the other video we watched.
Yes. This is
Internal use only.
This is about 6 or so months
Before Peter went missing.
Yeah. Oh no, this was okay. So the incident of him running out and shooting Mark was on May 6th. He was trapped for 2 weeks.
Oh, it was still in 89? Oh, I thought it was at 90.
So that was yeah, it was in 90. I'm trying to count backwards. So he was missing in the back rooms for a day or two. And then before that,
it was missing for 2 months.
He was kept in solitary for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 months before that, so that would have been late April that they found him, which I remember like April. It was late April when that video takes place. And then that would have been February that he disappeared. So this is 3 months before the disappearance, yeah.
Alright. Today is November 14th. It is a Tuesday. Yeah. It is incredibly cold. Hopefully by the time you're watching this, I actually have a decent heating system down here. That'd be nice.
So yeah, at this point, they don't have this gate security and observation rooms and all that. It's just a decontamination chamber.
Yeah, and it's still a small entrance. Like, that doesn't even fit half the things we've seen before. Okay, guys in green are not new. We just hadn't seen them before.
I hate that quick camera turn. Oh no. I hope we're not gonna see more of that.
Why is there a random 7 on the wall?
They've labeled everything in a grid system. So going straight from the gate is A, B, C, D, whatever, and then left and right is 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love the default blue. There's like some actual half-decent wood there. What the hell's that?
There's no insulation on top, and I'm seeing a bunch on the floor above.
Meaning that they could.
You see that? You see the vents? Some of it's insulated, I think.
The fact that they haven't tried making a hole throughout the roof, see where the fuck it goes.
No rust. I think.
More than one floor, and I use that term loosely. We then attempted to cut power to the nearest fluorescent light fixture, a standard troffer. However, we were unable to isolate the power source, and the conduit remained live, despite the absence of any visible external power supply. The source of electrical
But it's out
current
now.
remains unknown at this time. Using an insulated toolkit, we carefully isolated the light fixture from its electrical conduit, extracted the troffer from the ceiling, and transported it back inside, back to standard for analysis. And a 0.5 meter sample of conduit was also taken, with all exposed wiring safely secured afterwards in the ceiling. So the ceiling tile extracted measures 1.27 meters by 1.14 meters, which is certainly not standard.
Drop ceiling tiles are usually
but
square.
It's composed primarily of
It's almost
mineral
square.
fiber. It seems normal in composition, has a fissured texture with mild tegular edges. So just after initial analysis, the
It's like
composition
so close
of
to
the tile
square that you probably wouldn't be
estimated
able to tell.
is around 60% mineral wool, which is fibers of amorphous silicate, usually derived from, I think it's basalt or slag, around 20% expanded perlite, which is primarily of silicon dioxide and aluminium oxide, and the rest is a undefined mixture of silicate material, some starch, latex polymers, and some organic fibers.
I'm looking at this as a Rorschach test, and it just looks like a bird. Please tell me that you're also seeing a bird.
Yeah, like there's the circle at the top center that kind of
Yeah.
looks like a head, and then like right below that there's like a rounded rectangle going off to the left that kind of looks like wings, like the body.
Yeah, but like
I kinda.
yeah, and it looks like the beak is going to the left from the head. I'm seeing a bird. I probably am going insane, but okay, at least Chad is seeing a bird.
Derived
I
from
don't
plant
know.
materials.
It is a good Rorschach test. I just see my
recycled
parents
cellulose,
arguing.
really. But the light trapper
I'm sorry
housing is made
to
of
hear that.
galvanized steel coated with a
kidding,
thin
I'm
layer of
kidding.
zinc inside. The
Galvanized
fluorescent
square
bulbs
steel.
are non-standard in proportion, most closely resembling T12 bulbs. So the 4 bulbs measure 1.2 meters in length with a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. We're extrapolating here at 51, but that bulb and lasers and the rest contain the following components. Phosphor coating, the calcium halophosphate for converting ultraviolet light to visible light, mercury vapor in a small quantity which facilitates the ultraviolet light emission, argon gas, and again this is all standard for these fluorescent
Yeah, I was
bulbs.
gonna say, like they're saying all that,
Also
like
the
is
inert
it
gas
standard or is
assists
it
with
different?
with regulating the current and really starting the bulbs. And they are connected via a G13 base, which is a standard 2-pin base with 13 millimeter spacing for electrical connection. So the wiring connected to the fixture is PVC insulated copper, which appears standard again. The prismatic diffuser over the bulbs is made of polymethyl methacrylate, which is again commonly used for its light diffusion properties. I mean, it's what we have in the building here, very standard. But we also inspected the ballast, which is of the electromagnetic type. There's some variation in how they're being manufactured now. This one contains a laminated steel core and copper windings designed to operate at 60 hertz. So the ballast emits a prominent 120 hertz hum, this seems to be the case for the majority, if not all, of the lights in the complex that we've assessed thus far, mostly just through simple curing. But this is due to magnetostriction and core vibration. But the noise may be exacerbated by loose lamination plates or degradation of the insulating potting material over time. So it's definitely an indication.
I'm
that this
learning
has been
so much about
running for a little bit,
standardized
and
lights.
despite its age, the ballast is functional. Its large proportions suggest it was built for a non-standard space, not something you find in the majority of offices or most commercial spaces, though that's not something I'm too familiar with, truthfully.
Sorry, the thing I love about this is like this is what actual like research is like.
Mm-hmm.
Like this kind of like exploratory research. Like this may seem just kind of like even she notes just like, yeah, this is all standard. Like you still have to go over it. That's the important things. You can't miss a detail. So even if something is like very rooted like routine, you still have to cover it. Because you have to note down that like, yes, I've isolated all these other things that are typical about it so that I can figure out what's non-typical.
I think what's scary isn't even that it's atypical, it's that it's so close to typical.
Right.
But it's like, it's almost typical, but not quite. It's like someone did a really good estimation of it, but it's not quite right. It like it starts with the ceiling tiles. They're, to an observing eye, they're practically square. Not quite.
But it's close.
Yeah, like if someone would be drawing something akin to the Backrooms, it would probably come to this level of detail. Like it's almost correct, not quite.
You see, that's what I love about this video. It's seeing this actual like kind of research recording being done. Like it's like finally seeing Batman do detective work in the movies. It's it's like
very
the thing that's been
immersive.
missing. Yeah, it's the thing that's been missing the whole time. But once you finally see it, you're like, oh, okay, this is actually like it's actually on theme, and it gives the proper feel of the world. Like most of this is world building and just kind of like mood setting, but sorry, I can nerd out about this for a while, but
yeah, no, I can too. Let's just continue watching.
I love what I like when the theme does the theme.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
You did find, so material compositions all seem expected, or we don't know what to expect here. They seem, everything we've looked at so far, again, this is rudimentary early testing, but everything seems pretty congruent with what you might expect from one of the tropper lights you could pull out of the ceiling in this building right here. So nothing too strange, but that maybe makes things seem stranger, because we look at these lights and let me see. Continue. So several labels were marked on various components of the troffer. So on the ballast, we found markings for marked it as a universal ballast, Type A, manufactured in 1975 with serial number A75234X. The troffer itself is stamped 3X432, and that was manufactured in 1973 in Reading, Pennsylvania, and it is UL listed. And the bulbs were manufactured by Sylvania, and they're marked F40SW, that's soft white, with no visible date information. It's left blank, but it is noted as made in the USA. So, I mean, though
this is a really strange marking that they added next to that.
The stable operation of all light fixtures in the subdivision points to a continuous, potentially autonomous power source, which still remains unidentified. We're doing what we can. The materials used are durable with minimal visible wear, suggesting they were built for long-term, possibly indefinite use. So this concludes the initial findings. Further investigation is necessary to determine the source of powers.
Well, chat, this one is 45 minutes.
So buckle up, spider.
Yeah, I love the pointing out of the spider. There's no CC chat, so we're gonna have to bear.
Back to the hotel that night and was listening to the footage, I realized I recorded a Monsanto exec joking with a DPR manager about a sick kid referring to it as the bug-eyed one. And sure, I like making fun of diseased kids as much as the next guy, but right after that, one of them basically admitted to fault, which, mind you, they aren't doing publicly at all. They said something along the lines of, well, hey, if we accidentally push out the entire county, you might just get that ranch you always wanted.
Bruh.
Fucking A, man.
That's a creepy ass bird, not gonna lie.
That's pretty standard. I was about to say a pretty standard bird. That's a pretty common bird here.
Huh.
Yeah, that's me. I was just calling to ask to see if there's anybody supposed to be checking out the downstairs today. Okay, so no like maintenance or anything?
See, I don't know if there was much thought into including, like, we didn't get really a place that this is happening. However, that bird call, that like, it's pretty common towards the east coast of the U.S., which
puts it away from LA.
Yeah, which also tied into the fact that the camera decided to zoom in to that plate saying Reading, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I don't know if there's a connection, but I also chats. I swear I'm not a bird nerd. I promise I'm not. I'm so used to hearing that bird call.
I mean, you're a bunny. You need to know.
Don't hear it.
You're a bunny. You need to know where the predatory birds live.
The birds aren't going to try to eat me, are they?
There are birds that eat bunnies.
Let's continue the video.
I also love that this guy is hearing noises downstairs and just decides to call company instead of just go and look. Or like, call 911.
Hey! Someone there?
He's very brave to go down there without a kitchen knife in his hand.
Fuck me.
That's... Okay, I understand how you're used to that bird noise, but that would be haunting my nightmares.
Yeah.
Hey! Someone here?
I mean, clearly that door you came through was locked from your side. So unless they left, they're still here. One of the lights just dead. Brave.
Hey!
If someone was there, that space was a lot bigger than I expected. I don't like the background noise.
Yeah, not a fan.
Someone there?
Not even a flashlight. No, none.
Do you carry a flashlight with you?
I mean, if I will be investigating random ass noises in my basement, yes. Oh fuck, that scared me. That's stupid.
I too routinely get scared by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, but the way the camera panned, it could have been a person.
Yeah.
I don't get spooked easily. Bro, call 911. Someone clearly broke in. That's enough reason for police to come by. Like, there's a hole in your downstairs window. There's so many places someone could be hiding. This is how people die. Oh god. Give me one moment.
Sure. Okay, well, we're gonna hide that until as he gets back, but yeah, we're finally on the indie section of videos that I haven't seen. I think I've seen the beginning of this. Maybe? It's Arnold behind it all. Did anyone see that dumbbell? Yeah, there's a dumbbell just laying in the middle of the floor.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you good? I figured you'd be gone longer.
Is it Arnold
okay?
behind it all? Did anyone see that dumbbell?
There's a dumbbell just laying in the middle of the floor there.
I mean, I too would put it there. Ready to stuck your tiny, like your little toe on it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm fine with continuing.
Okay. Yeah, we stopped right before the like.
Crazy ass timing.
I hate it when the Kool-Aid Man breaks into my house from another dimension.
This reminds me of all those TikToks of people finding random ass doors, like, plastered over in their basements and realizing their house is like twice as big as they thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most dramatic no clip we have seen so far. What?
He just fell through a cabinet.
I just fully expected that there was a random Backrooms portal that just spawned in his basement and he would just walk in from there. But no, he fell through. I have to say, he is a smart person for like,
That's
I'm just gonna
insane.
go immediately back instead of like explore.
But he crawled up a little bit, and it is a dead end.
I did not know this was here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he also thinks he's still in his basement. Oh no,
I mean,
IKEA showroom.
He already figured out his basement is a lot bigger than he thought it was, so I wouldn't have blamed him to think like, oh my god, they built a government complex underneath my house. Like that's not the craziest stretch you've could have gone for. Considering there's no windows anywhere. It's still clearly underground. There's a comically large chair there. It says there should be stairs there, but there's none.
Yeah.
Understand? How is this even here?
The stool is so the stool is weird as legs. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Comically large chair. And it's just a single chair just there. Totally not ominous. Oh my, is that
Actually,
the
I think
same
I
room?
have seen this. I think this is the video I watched in a fugue state because I think I've seen this. I just don't remember anything from it.
Fucking doors bricked.
Not only is it's a doorway, it's bricked up behind it, and they've put the table against the door.
The bricks look so fake.
Yeah.
And we finally saw a window, and that window showed us nothing. It didn't even look like it's dark outside or something, and it just looked like it was an empty room. Without lights. Oh, fuck no. Oh, there's a random hole in the wall? I don't like the random sounds that are coming from there. Clearly he doesn't either. How is that a different hallway than he came from? No, it's the same. Why is it so dark now?
The light shut off.
This is exactly why that if you go and explore weird ass sounds in your basement, you bring a flashlight. I mean, he already established that he wasn't alone in his basement, so it wouldn't be far-fetched that he wouldn't be alone here too. I would grab a chair and break the window. Like, I feel like property damage is the least he should worry about. Jesus. Wait, it's the same lighting fixtures as in the back rooms.
I mean, that's where he is, so.
Yeah, but the back rooms has like areas, and often the lights change when the rest changes. But everything is like different, aside from the lights.
It's the closest I've been to the carpet yet.
You're really just fishing to reset your status, aren't you?
There is nothing special about wanting to lay carpet, okay? It's a perfectly normal case of interdimensional pica.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Nice couch.
This is so weird.
You know, if this ever happened to me, at this point I would just think I'm dead.
Yeah.
Like, or in
Backrooms.
coma or some shit.
Backrooms, but in an IKEA sounds like a crazy time. That's what IKEA is.
That clock seems to have way more numbers than it should have. Oh, it's alcoholic anonymous. Yeah, anonymous.
What the fuck?
What's happening?
Why is it not? Huh? Are you fast forwarding it? Because I'm trying to go back and it keeps snapping back to. The fuck was happening there?
I didn't do anything. Wow, my speech just died there, but I was trying to say it looks like Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, regular
10, 11,
numbers.
12. It has 13 numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's ever so slightly off.
I'm only counting 12. Oh no, you're right. There's 13. What the fuck?
It's so funny because if it, like I can read analog clock, it just takes me an embarrassing amount of time, but somehow I can still say when a clock is off. Fascinating.
Anyway, Alcoholics Anonymous. It just
This
did
is-
it again. What the fuck?
I'm not touching it, I
know
promise.
it's not you. I could literally see your hands.
The weird ass banister. Okay, to be fair, I have seen like the gap in the wall up top. I have seen people on TikTok being like, I have this weird layout in my house. What the fuck?
I don't see where this could be above ground.
That space doesn't make any sense.
No.
I have to say, that's not a terrible wardrobe. An Alcoholics Anonymous in the cock chair.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Regardless of anything else, that's a nice wardrobe. What's a
I
bubble?
have one like that.
Now I'm curious what's inside of the wardrobe that makes it so heavy.
3 smaller wardrobes.
I don't like the music. Oh my god, it really is an IKEA showroom. This just looks like super liminal at this point. Oh, we still have to play that
I
game.
just thought about that. I just had that. Like, oh yeah, we were supposed to play that.
The rug is like... It looks similar to the rug, but I know it's not it.
Yeah. What is going on at the bottom left?
That's a parking space. We have parking spaces that are just weirdly diagonal like that.
Yeah, but I've never seen a parking lot where the pavement is shaped around that. What parking
just
lots are y'all going into?
Okay, it looks like a kid drew it.
I mean, yeah.
Like the distortion is like someone looked at their play rug and decided to redraw it.
Yeah, Germany doesn't count.
Yeah, we have places where the parking spaces are diagonal like that.
Yeah, it's just that usually those parking lots are square, and then they paint the lines diagonally, not shape it diagonally.
I mean, you have to do something to represent the parking spaces on a map this simple.
It's supposed to be warped and look like a kid draw it. I saw a rug like that before. Oh, I had a rug like this when I was a kid. My
little brother did.
I had the stereotypical town rug.
My little brother did, and he loved toy cars. So we were always like driving around the cars over the rug to like play pretend. It's really wholesome.
I mostly just slept on it. They put toys in front of me to play on it, and I would just be like, okay, let's just lay down. Like, no, you're supposed to. Like my grandparents would be like, you had to like look, the cars go down the road, and I'm like, that's nice.
Germany shapes it that way to force people to park in line and to get more green in between. Okay, that makes sense.
That's why I'm saying Germany doesn't count.
We don't have raised parking edges.
Yeah, I found this exact
mostly
mat in an online store.
Wait, the exact one? Like, this one looks like the mat, but distorted. But you found the exact one? Huh. I'm gonna Google the...
That's what I'm doing.
I mean, it looks like this one. Let's see if it will look the same.
I'm sending you the link. That would help, thank you.
It looks like this one, but distorted. I am pretty sure that's this one. Oh god.
Yeah, hold on. No,
it is this one. It is this one.
Hold on, I can't see your stream.
Okay, hold on. I need to pull up the. Where is it? Timestamp 1442.
I sent you the link I got. That is
14.
1-to-1.
It still looks distorted. Yeah, because the parking spaces on the one you just sent are actually like straight lined. Like, even though it still looks like sort of a kid drew it. In general, the lines on the roads are in the middle. The roads are about the same size.
This is so like conspiracy brain, but like this is like I found that mat on just like somebody's like Shopify, like, or like it's that listing is just on somebody's Shopify site. Like, imagine if Kane just put that up for sale somewhere randomly just to throw us off. Like, no, this is an actual
No,
mat. Don't worry about
it's
it.
not the same. Like, I saw this one, which looks like an actually like non-distorted version of the one we're looking at. But then we have...
It's got all the pieces moved around, yeah.
The one that we see in the video is like slightly zoomed in, but it's the same one.
No, it looks like the one in the video looks like the one you just sent me, but like drawn, like somebody drew it from memory.
Yeah, because
like the parking deck or the police department doesn't have the P on top of it. The hospital is not shaped correctly. The fountain doesn't have the little geyser in it. Like, it's all little things. Let me bring this up.
Even the one you sent. Where is it?
Folder.
Even
folder,
in the one
folder.
you sent, like, if you go to the parking space, right, and there's like a small side road going on the left of the parking space, it looks all squeezed up.
Yeah, like compare. Yeah, compare that on my stream. Like the fountains are different. The hospital looks like it's been squished.
I need to
The
open
police,
stream.
like
Give
it
me
all
one
just
second.
looks like somebody redrew this from memory.
I need to pull up your stream. Give me one moment.
Sure.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like a distorted version of it. Even though your version
Yeah.
is still not perfect, it's really like someone decided to redraw it from memory.
Yeah. Which that almost thematically fits. Like the way it looks almost like perfectly thematically fits with what is happening in the series. Where it's like, it's a bunch of stuff we're familiar with, but slightly off.
I hate it.
Anyway, we're spending way too much time on a rug.
Yeah, you want to eat it anyway, so.
No, not rugs. The carpet. I can get a rug from anywhere, but that carpet.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. This looks like an outlet store.
That's what I was thinking. It was just like, oh, well, I'm in the furniture. I'm in shitty rooms to go. Wait, that just clicked.
You've been through all that, and then you think that the door marked as exit is actually gonna be the exit? And that door is just gonna disappear behind you. Oh no, fuck this.
I don't fucking like this.
Me neither, buddy. Buddy pal guy.
What I'm surprised with, he has multiple times that he saw something resembling a window, and he hasn't even tried to...
Okay.
Me when I have to organize.
Clearly, whoever was there tried to keep something out. Like, there were covered windows there. Earlier, there was also a window in one of the offices at the very start. He has not even tried once to break the window. The AA meeting went bad.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop.
Okay, well.
All I'm thinking about is who filmed that and where and how much did it cost to film those videos. What do you mean?
Oh, none of this was actually filmed if you work on a baked fourth wall. This is all rendered in Blender.
Yeah, this is all 3D animation.
They're just using the distortion of the old camera to hide all of the imperfections.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this is all animated. Impressively enough.
Yeah.
By someone about the same age as my little brother.
Yeah, he's only like 20, 21 right now.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, then he's a bit older than my little brother at this point, but like what we watched, some of this was 3 years old, right? Then he would be like 17.
My brain doesn't work like this though. Most people's brains don't work like this. That's why it's so Kane's just built different.
It's funny because even if you wouldn't put an entire team on it and be like, okay, recreate this, a lot of people would still be like, how?
Yeah, but I did nothing. Okay, I wasn't saying all that.
That looks scattered in a little bit too perfect of a circle. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Like I don't like that. Babu, I got a question. Why are you typing in 2 chats even though they're shared?
Oh my god.
I don't question it.
I don't mind. It's just I'm just wondering.
It is funny. Nope.
I'm trying to leave. I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, from his perspective, he could be like trespassing in an abandoned building.
I would not have gently shut that.
I would have started putting chairs in front of that stupid door. You know, just like... Come on, there's a couch right there, you... A knock?
I suppose that's the polite thing to do.
Hello? Hey!
Well, now we understand the barricading of that weird door earlier. He didn't even lock the door. Why is it banging against it? Move the desk in front of the door. Or move the couch in front of the door. Oh, what the hell?
What the fuck?
Oh, we've seen that before. You mean to say that the creature's smart enough to know how human knocking works, that you have to knock on the door to be polite, and then doesn't know how to operate?
Might not have been a knock. Might have just been like push harder, bang, bang. Like
it wasn't knocking pacing. I always hate it when outside is inside. This is some Garden of Banban bullshit. Oh, fuck that. Oh, there's an ad starting in 40 seconds for me. So we pause here before something terrible happens?
yeah, let's...
I need to pee again anyway.
Same kind of. about quite to critical levels, but it probably would help if I went ahead and went coffee starting to hit. So next question, who hurt this kid that he...
Some people are just like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go pee.
Alright. See everyone in a minute.
Hello! Oh my god! Thank you for the raid dreaming with a party of 9! I'm sorry, I was AFK for a second. Oh my god. Thank you so much. We're watching Backrooms right now. I don't know what. No, my music is probably really loud. Hold on.
Dreaming raid.
Oh, that alert is delayed. I was just stream dreaming. Is it also seeing you live? I usually am live before you go live, so you don't see me live because you're probably still asleep. I don't know if Natalie's back yet. She is moving. Let me deafen her.
Oh,
Hello,
there you are.
Bnoy.
Hello.
Yeah, you don't mute your mic on Discord, so I'm worried that you accidentally dox yourself while I'm AFK.
I muted myself. I just unmuted.
I heard you walking away from your desk.
I stood up and then I turned around and went, oop, and ran back and...
Okay, good. No,
Yeah.
I was just worried.
But you got a raid.
Yeah, from dreaming to get to raid you often enough. It was good. This is more often than not the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do in your stream? Oh, let me give you a shout out, by the way.
Yeah.
Dreaming Canada. Were you playing more Elden Ring? I love your neurospicy tag. I'm also using it so people that read it understand it, but it doesn't get flagged for the advertisers because I'm 100% suspicious that Twitch uses it to nuke ads on your channel.
Wait, what now?
Oh, okay. So someone had the conspiracy theory that like, hey, have you been seeing less ads on your channel? Or have people been saying that they're not getting ads?
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, yeah. Are you using any of the above tags? And it's all like LGBT specific tags. And like, yeah, try turning them off. I did that. Next stream, my ad revenue doubled.
Yeah. I did the same thing on my channel and it jumped too.
So now if I try to use stuff like that, it's all meme words. So people that like people that read it would understand it. It's not necessarily good SEO, but it doesn't get picked up by whatever tinfoil hat shit is going on. Finished God of War. Ooh. Love that.
Ooh. 2014 or original?
Or 2.
Yeah, I don't want to say much publicly about this yet because I am actually compiling data in that regard. But since I took off all of the like LGBT related tags to my stream, I'm also getting recommended to more people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have more people coming in than I used to.
Oh yeah,
So-
me too. And it's all like random people.
Mm-hmm.
Like all sorts. Like before, it was really clearly within my own niche. Like people like me, like a whole, surprisingly, a lot of trans people, right? A lot of bisexual people. But it's probably because unless people actively engage with content labeled as such, it's probably gonna get like fucking ghosted for everyone else. And I'm getting random people. And I like that.
That
It's a bit
sounds
more
like
mod
something Twitch will
heavy.
get. Huh? It sounds like something
It's-
Twitch will get major flack for if it isn't fixed. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, Twitch getting flack is for something they've done is like a day that ends in Y, or it happens on days that end with Y.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's. And I also figured if they can use, like, they are forcing us to use certain content labels for like excessive swearing, or if you're drinking on stream, or if your stream is for like has sexual undertones or whatever, you have to use certain content labels, and that's mostly so that advertisers know what they're advertising on, and they can say like, hey, I as a company don't want to advertise on people that are doing lewd stuff, which fair enough, you should have to say in that.
Right.
But if they can use that, who's to say that they wouldn't be using other stuff as well? I need food, so I'm running. Thank you for the raid dreaming. I want to say thank you for the dream raiding. I am.
Words are hard.
Really hard. Hope you have
All
good
right.
food.
Yes, go eat all of the good food. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I need to turn up my music. Yeah, we good.
I didn't even turn mine on. Okay. But it.
I hate this room. I don't know why this room specifically, but I hate it. That's a weird stain in the carpet. That's a weird stain on the wall.
And the ceiling. And that chair.
Oh, it looks like the house of a certain author with black mold growing on the walls. No, I'm not elaborating.
No.
Well, they already established in the canon that the backrooms fuck with your mind, so... Average New York apartment.
Nah, it's too big.
Yeah, but this weird architecture.
True.
With random exposed brick for no reason. Ugh! What the fuck is that?
Look like a Buddha statue.
Also, the fact that twice now he came across a skylight and he hasn't tried breaking it down. Did you see the comically tiny chair? That ceiling fan is not doing shit. $2022? Well, they already established that you can time travel here. But damn. Bro just blipped 20 years, 30 years into the future. I have to say that a whole bunch of this stuff looks a bit more modern than 90s. But then again, there's so many buildings that looks like this and they're still around.
Actually, I don't think he's from the early 90s.
The camera would suggest it.
The camera would suggest it, and actually, given the quality, this almost seems like it's on a DVD. I would put this like early 2000s as to maybe when he's from.
Okay, early 2000s, still 20 years into the future.
Still 20 years, but...
Okay.
And this looks a lot older again.
It's also a small camera, like a small held head camera.
Radio check, radio check. Does anyone copy? Radio check, radio check. Do you copy? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Definitely.
I grabbed one. What did I miss? Get your hands off of me. I know that's not what you meant, but...
Yeah, also from audio quality, I would say it's indeed not 90s anymore. Like all the previous stuff was pretty deep fried.
Yeah. Also, Porcupine. Yeah, I know. I know what you meant. So, Porcupine, what are you calling me fat? Now, something to consider, right? We had the very first video, which was the found footage of the kid like filming stuff with his friends and then falling through.
Yeah.
We know when that was recorded. We don't know when it was found. That at no point was mentioned. So that's something to consider, which is probably like, again, it wasn't meant to be a whole series. That was supposed to be a one-off, but a lot of things, a lot of the footage we've seen since then has been given dates either in the video of when it was observed or post video.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that we have not been given a date of, like, it's found footage. When did they find it?
Yeah, if I'm
When
like
did it-
looking at the beginning, like the quality of the camera is indeed a lot higher, and fashion indeed would not suggest 90s.
Yeah, that was another thing I was thinking, was like how he was dressed.
Yeah, that's not 90s. That's like early 2000s.
Mm-hmm. And like,
Oh, did the
this
sound
is-
alert not go off? I'm very sorry.
Hold on.
Oh no, someone redeemed the sound alert.
Oh, okay. But yeah, this, given like the film quality, this tells me like I almost know the exact type of camera because they use little smaller tapes, like DVD tapes. I had I was going to college at the same time as a friend who was in the like film studies part of the college.
Mhm.
And like I got involved in a lot of his projects. I was actually in a couple of his student films.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. I am an experienced actor. No, but yeah, I was
right.
a big smart ass. But yeah, no, I was in a couple of his student films. And I actually did some of the camera work on one of his videos. So I'm very familiar with these cameras. Like this one screams like consumer level, like DV tape camera.
Yeah.
Anyway. Which normally in a project like this, I would not put that much thought into like what camera they're using, but given that he has put in that much effort and thought.
Yeah. Why is he going back there? Oh, because the noise is from the... The noises on the speakers are changing. Why is there random cabinet doors in the walls?
I'm
A random sink. I too would do a double take on the sink.
Just what the fuck? I feel like something's about to happen. Oh no. Oh no.
That drum set looks cool as fuck.
It do.
He's back there again. Considering... I mean, considering that there was no one anywhere, seeing a person is scarier than a monster. And now he decides to move things in front of the hole.
Nope. Nobody don't. Yeah.
I hated everything about that. I also hate the fact that the film just paused for a solid second there.
Well, I mean, we've also had it established that like somebody is watching a lot of this because we've already had a couple of instances of like a video playing and then it like pulls out from a TV or cuts to somebody watching it. So
Yeah.
that could have been somebody like pausing the footage, kind of like we keep doing. Where we're like, oh, there's a detail here. It's somebody watching this, pausing it, and going like, huh.
That pause wasn't us.
You guys?
No.
Nope, that was in the video.
The way that person was moving was also not okay. But wait, was that the Korean president?
No, it was
Oh, that looks like another person. It's just sitting there in the corner for no good reason.
Was that Mao?
I don't know. Notice.
Oh, I definitely noticed.
Trespassing something. The Jonas fan. Every time he opens the door in this manner, something goes terribly bad. Oh, we're back in the meeting rooms. There's papers everywhere.
Don't pick at the pages or a very tall white guy is going to come after you.
What is crazy to me is that all those papers around are like supposedly simulating like papers that got messy on the floor and stuff, but it's too meticulous.
Yeah.
They're like spaced out evenly enough for it to make no fucking sense. That's a huge ass sign. Oh, what the fuck? This is the second time now he has seen buildings outside. But it would have suggested there are a lot more windows than there actually are.
Also, I like the sign just pointing like turn up.
The sign is also comically large.
Yeah.
And again, the simulated sky. Like the fake stars. But it's so funny. Every time he has like something outside like that, it's dark and night. But the occasional skylight will show daylight and day sky. Are the hallways just becoming bigger? What the hell? I don't know what's happening here, but it looks freaky. Oh no. He's here now. It would be hilarious if he did manage to find, like, the entrance of the facility. Sometimes I don't know if it's a distortion of the camera or I'm actually seeing things.
Yeah.
That looks more normal. Funny how random Florida man makes more progress exploring than the company did in months. Oh, it's back here again. What is that? A radio?
Tiny dresser.
Tiny dresser. So he looped all the way back around. Well, that looks...
Also, oh.
Oh, fuck that. That just looks like a shadow. It stands there in the middle. Is it a cardboard cutout?
It's a cardboard cutout.
It's a cardboard cutout. Random caveman?
Okay.
It's funny how in a lot of the found footage stuff we have not seen repeating rooms. But we see repeating styles of rooms.
Yeah.
Like this is clearly an area, right? But not the same one because... Oh, the light changes? He's back here again. No, wait, we have seen that dumpster before.
Yep.
Is this the facilities works? Like they redecorated? Like it all looks like stuff that you would use to redecorate. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this. Why is there random clothes?
Why is there a blood trail leading into that hole on the right?
Oh, I didn't even see that. Ew, what the hell? There's
It's
blood trails in multiple places. It looks like people got raptured. Huh? If I saw that, I would get away from that floor.
That was closed a second ago.
What was closed?
That door.
Oh. Random as lawnmower? When they're constantly turning around, it really feels like he knows he's being watched. Okay, at least take a kitchen knife. Take the weapon you can get. At least it looks like dry blood. Sounds like there's a TV on. Is that a flash of Jack Daniels?
I didn't see that. Oh, yeah.
See it? It's just Jack Daniels. This looks like a semi-normal house. Why is that boot just sticking out like that?
That wasn't a boot.
There used to be a person in a boot.
Oh, it is a boot. Okay. It looked like, to me, it looked like a shoe with like just a severed leg.
No, it's
Just,
a
like,
boot.
cut
It's
right
like
above the ankle.
stuck halfway.
Oh, we're here. Okay.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag, Lebowski?
Sooner is better than later, for sure, because we're cleaning things up. All this is empty right now, but we've got a few people looking at it. And
It's a random Nike shoe at the front door.
well, you know, it would be helpful if you could come by on Wednesday and have a look at the place. The price is going down low. I mean, you gotta get out here sooner or later, because time is not.
The sound coming from an empty room. This looks like a fucking insane asylum.
Hold on, sorry, I think someone's outside.
What?
Someone out there?
I'm sorry. I don't know where I am. I need help.
You're on private property, you need to leave.
I'm trying, okay? I don't want to be...
This is the guy who keeps coming around here trying to talk to my boys?
What? No, my name is Robbie, sir. I'm not trying to cause you any trouble. I'm just lost.
My family's trying to sleep. Leave, or I'm calling the police. If you really need help, the station's a quarter mile down the road.
Listen, I can't. I've been walking for like 9 fucking hours, man. Where the hell are we? I can't even see you. Actually, do call the cops. That's fine. Just please help me out here.
Yeah, at that point, like, I would love the cops.
Hello?
Where are you?
What?
Where the hell are you? I just looked outside and I don't see you.
I'm not... I'm in like a living room with a fish on the wall.
What? Is this some kind of game you're doing? Are you having a laugh over this?
I'm not. It's just, it sounds like you're on the other side.
I think this is an actual physical place. And they're talking to each other. They're standing in the same room. Just not physically in the same room.
Possibly. I mean, they do know what she was about to say. Like it sounds like the guy's talking through the wall.
Yeah. It's like, it sounds like he is in the same room, but also like in the next door room. We've already established that a bunch of rooms inside the back rooms look like some of the pictures and stuff that we saw in like other footage from the real world.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some part of like these spaces, some of these spaces actually exist or like are physically linked to like the equivalent of it.
Kind of like a parallel universe type thing
Yeah.
with connecting spots.
I hate this. I really hate this. This is another 5 minutes, so he's at least surviving for another 5 minutes.
Out of this wall, but this door goes nowhere.
The fact that you can hear all that.
Are you in my walls?
What? I don't know where I am. I've been trapped in this goddamn hell building for hours, and you're the first actual person I found. So can you please just, I don't know, get a hole in the...
I don't understand. How is this possible? I can hear you, but...
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just need to go home.
Why can't you leave?
I just told you there's no fucking exits or anything. This place keeps going on forever. Can you just show me where the exit is and I'll be out of here?
Okay, alright, listen, we're having some of the wainscoting here redone. I can open up the wall here, it's still loose, but I need you to move slowly, alright?
Thank you.
Come out with your hands first. I want to see your face. And we'll take things from there.
Thank you. I think it's...
What the fuck? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
The monster is there, isn't it? Oh, and the picture is skew now. Wait, there were more pictures on that wall, weren't there?
Yeah, the shaking knocks it off the wall. If the video will let me actually rewind. Damn it! Stop. Why is this website like this?
Oh yeah, I see.
It doesn't actually show it, but yeah.
Hello?
What I think that sound was, because it didn't sound like the monster, it sounded like they got started to break into the wall. Like that sounded like wind rushing, or like air rushing by. We've already seen instances of, if you think about found footage 2, when the girl stuck the measuring tape into the ground, that area just like opened up and swallowed her.
Yeah, but he is standing in the backrooms equivalent of the house, so where the fuck did the actual house go to?
Well, what I'm saying is, like, on one hand, like, yeah, like maybe the portals aren't always 1-to-1, but I think it was more of like he decided to break the wall where that portal was, and it kind of sounds like everything just got sucked in. Like that sounded like like everything being sucked into a hole or something.
Yeah, that's I don't. Crazy. I'm not a fan of this. Like I'm just saying, like fuck that.
All right. Listen, we're having some of the wainscoting here redone. I can open up the wall here.
Like you can hear him take away those planks one by one.
I need you to move
on the other
slowly.
side.
All right. Thank you. Come out with your hands first. I want to see your face. And we'll take things from there.
Thank you. I think it's...
What the fuck? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Yeah, see, that just sounded like wind to me.
I also have to say, if you ever come somewhere and the front door isn't leading anywhere, why isn't he going up to see if one of the upstairs windows are going anywhere? He kind of got, like, he decided to not go anywhere from here.
I think the stairs are fake.
Hello?
Because I remember when he pointed it at the wall, it just kind of looked flat.
Hey, what happened? Hello?
Maybe the picture falling is also symbolic on, like, okay, these people are gone too.
I think it was just the wall shaking.
Yeah, no, but those are, like, symbolic.
I mean, yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a little while.
Fuck, this is sticking out of his mouth. Is he just eating his hair?
I'm thinking I'm running out of time to talk to a lawyer about my job. I keep thinking about this moment when I was like 7. It was at that park back home when the windmill thing with the face used to scare me. It was summer. The sky was... I don't remember the sky. It was hot out. Gary and Linda were there. You were there. I think you just got that orange bike that got stolen. one of your friends were there. I can see your faces so clearly. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Sorry for all the stuff that I didn't say.
Oh, he has his necklace in his mouth, probably to have some sort of sensation.
It's gonna fix.
They just cut back into the old footage that got recorded over.
Okay, sorry. That caught me off guard. That caught me off guard so much. Oh my god. Well, chat, we're at the final 4 minutes. Oh.
And the last one I saw in kind of a fugue state. This one I have not seen.
Okay, well.
So.
Let's,
These are all new. What are your thoughts coming out of that last one?
what's the actual fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Like, so far, aside from that stuff at the very end, where, like, the sounds he was hearing was actually people, and not, like, some monster mimicking sounds, right?
Yeah.
We didn't learn much new things. We just saw, like, more context of the Backrooms. We didn't necessarily learn anything. We just learned that people can turn into monsters, apparently, and we saw, like, some mid-state of what looked like a person, but clearly was not a person.
Yeah.
I hated that, by the way. I hated that. Like, that was not fun. Fuck that.
Okay. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
What are you trying to get out of this, Marvin? We're on the same side, for God's sake. I don't disagree that things were handled poorly, but please, can you try to have a little perspective here?
Handled poorly. They killed him, George. He was alive and well, and you can't tell me for a second that the United States Department of Energy didn't have the resources to fix things. Are you kidding me?
Neither you nor I know exactly what happened, and frankly, it shouldn't be something that concerns us. Look, I know you appreciate how lucky we are to be a part of this project. It's not worth dying on this hill.
Yeah, but what if next time it's you? Or me?
Marv, come on.
You want to put me down like an animal over a minor fucking hiccup? Give a speech at my memorial? It's not cost-effective, George.
Yeah, but we're not going to let that happen, are we? You know how I know? You're the fourth person I've had this conversation with. Nobody wants a repeat of what just happened. Listen, I know how stressful this is, but the best thing you can do now is just take a couple weeks off, give yourself a chance to process, and, you know, that'll show them that we can handle these kinds of things.
Yeah. Sorry, I know, you're right. I think I just had to get that out of my system. I don't know what that was.
No, please, I get it. I think it's the right call. You gotta keep pushing forward, okay?
We're back here. We're literally back here.
Yep. Oh, they've made significant progress.
Yeah. I love that they're just choosing to not seal some of them.
Oh, we're finally going to see behind this door.
I thought that this is where that other party went that actually got themselves almost killed.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you had a chance to look around back here yet?
No, not yet, but I'm seeing it now.
Okay, cool. Wait here for a second. I want to show you what we found down the hall in just a moment.
Sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Florida made more progress.
Yeah, but he also wasn't stopping and notating every little thing that happened.
Oh, what the
Weird.
fuck's that
This is
wallpaper?
Ugh. This is even stranger than I thought.
But I want to make sure that I down, up, right, up, down, this one, down, let's try that.
Have we not learned about going into random alcoves?
Have we not learned about not going off on your own?
But he did say that it was, remember, pretty horizontal in nature. It was stretching off around the corner. So the pattern seems to align pretty closely to what he illustrated.
Yeah, so wait, this is the room you guys already cleared?
Yeah, so we went around and checked it out earlier. It's a dead end. There's some dips in the floor that I would recommend you avoid. We haven't checked those yet, but all signs point to it being safe. So venture at your own peril.
Safe is relative.
I think you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, it's totally safe to go in a room where everything is like glitched halfway into the ground.
Oh.
That one chair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you weren't kidding. This is interesting.
Reality doesn't know what to do with itself here. Halfway formed holes. Well.
That's it.
Is there a confirmation whether this is the last video?
As far as we know.
Let's check the wiki. Oh, there's a subreddit.
As far as I know, yeah. I know for a while, he pulled away from doing backroom stuff because he started working on, he wanted to work on other projects, so he started working on the oldest view, and then
oh
people still
shit.
live here.
I went on the subreddit 20 days ago. Someone posted a movie update. Week 1 just wrapped. So they're actually actively filming right now.
Heck yeah.
And also there's a pinned post from 9 months ago. And it's an in-character letter to MatPat, of all things, regarding film theory. But it's from 2023, but it's like an in-character letter being like, I hope, dear MatPat, I hope this letter finds you well. My name is Dr. Ivan Beck. Oh, not Gene, Ivan. We saw that thing that was signed.
Right.
That's Ivan. So that was from before you started. I have a giant Natalie in my face.
Sorry, I realized like on my stream I did not have myself positioned correctly.
I'll fix you. I'll fix you.
Sally.
Don't
No
worry.
one can fix me. I was gonna say if we got through everything fast enough, I did want to if you would indulge me, I did want to show you another little series that is not very far in. There's not a whole lot to it yet. But you see a lot of analog horror, right? A lot of, or just like a lot in this space, anything dealing with any kind of interdimensional stuff. A lot of it's horror. But imagine this same thing, but cozy.
How? Like that's my question. How would it be like?
So
I don't believe it.
I'm picking the second video in this list because it's funny, but I did just add another video to that queue. This is from a video series called Zooliminology. Just imagine if the kind of stuff we watch was just like funnier.
Right.
Stop leaking our fucking videos.
Welcome to information. Standard care procedures for extraplanar entities.
What the fuck do you mean extraplanar entities?
Do you know what this entity is? It is called a longlegs. It is an extraplanar entity originating from an area located outside of standard reality, known as the far plane. It is from an area in the far plane called Brutalia. It is the only known type of entity that lives there. We will go over this longleg's physical characteristics. This specimen
I'm not showing it on stream.
61.4 centimeters tall and about 92.86.
Let's start over.
They haven't missed too terribly much yet, aside from like the Brutalia bit.
Yeah, but like let's start over so I can actually see.
Yeah.
It's only 50 seconds.
Welcome to information. Standard care procedures for extraplanar entities. Do you know what this entity is? It is called a longlegs. It is an extraplanar entity originating from an area located outside of standard reality, known as the far plane. It is from an area in the far plane called Brutalia. It is the only known type of entity that lives there. We will go over this longleg's physical characteristics.
It looks cute, but
this specimen measures 61.4 centimeters tall
so
and about 92.86 centimeters wide when standing.
Wait, that's so big.
9.5 kilograms. Longlegs are one of the few extraplanar entities known to have variations in size. They can be as small as a fist or several stories tall. This entity type has a round, off-white body with two circular markings that indicate the front of the body. It has 3 legs on each side that allow it to be highly mobile, including walking and climbing on walls. A longleg's body is smooth and featureless at first glance, but its intricate composition becomes clearer when put under a microscope. We will use this leg from a deconstructed specimen to see this entity's body composition.
Deconstructed, you just killed it. It's dead.
The surface composition is similar to chitin. With small, interlocking pieces, it allows
Is that how it's
the entity to be
pronounced?
resistant to damage.
Chitin, yeah. Also, ads warning if you want to snooze the ads real quick, because I'm sure we'll be wrapping up after this.
Yeah.
While still being able to move freely. This lets the longlegs not require joints to walk. We will also take an X-ray in our specimen. The chitin-like material only makes up the surface of its body, and it has a softer interior. To prevent our specimen from deconstructing, we will not make any incisions. Longlegs undergo a process called deconstruction, during which their limbs spontaneously detach from their body and render every part inanimate. This is a photo of the longlegs whose leg was used in the demonstration of this video. Despite the potential morale decrease stemming from this photo, it should be noted that the entity was discovered in Brutalia in this state with no known human cause. Although deconstruction has not yet been observed, researchers have made a simulation of what longlegs deconstruction could look like.
Budget. Budget? That did not explode.
What happened?
What? That did not explode.
What even did I just
we will go over
look
this
at?
entity's containment procedures. To mimic the entity's natural environment, we will place it in an empty, windowless room with a single cinder block inside. We will test the entity's reaction to its new habitat. After more observation, we have added another cinder block. After more observation, we have added another cinder block. After additional observation, we have added another cinder block. After further observation, we have added yet another cinder block. We cannot add any more as it will strain the Zooliminology project's budget.
Why do you have 5 random cinder blocks?
After more observation, we have
I think that they keep buying cinder blocks, but they say that like this is the last cinder block because unfortunately we've strained our budget. They are working off of nothing. These are people working out of a shed.
Decided to add a cement sphere
It
from
feels-
Target that was obtained in a classified manner.
Okay, I'm about to fight. Me and this website are about to have a fucking fight.
More, as it will strain the Zooliminology project's budget. After more observation, we have decided to add a cement sphere from Target.
I love
was
that they
obtained
don't
in a
have money
classified
for
manner.
another cinder block, but for a random cement sphere.
The
And it's
envelope
very
is
happy
now
with it.
adequate for the
You talked right over their explanation for it, but they gently acknowledged that it was acquired through undetermined means.
Yeah, I saw that.
They stole
Classified.
it.
They stole it. Oh my
Or
god.
classified means. Yeah, they stole it.
the entity. Longlegs do not require food or water to persist. To ensure its well-being,
Now it's happy.
it is important to maintain its enclosure weekly. This includes cleaning and arranging cinder blocks to provide enrichment. However, it is strongly advised against moving the cement sphere, despite the potential morale increase, as it could cause harm to researchers and the entity. Additionally, do not the Longlegs.
Do not the long legs.
Researchers are encouraged to donate cinder blocks to the Longlegs
Oh my
enclosure
God.
when possible. You now know the proper care procedures and adequate information for Longlegs. This concludes the Longlegs Information and Care Guide. Please report to your designated senior researcher after you have watched all other required material.
I like when you see him fall off the platform.
Surely Pete. The frontmost, like, left leg just disintegrates before he even touches the ground. I don't know how that.
I love this. I love this series so much. This is one I'm going to link you to the playlist, and while this would be an absolutely fun one to watch along with you, I think this would be one for you to go through because there's only 5 videos.
Oh my god.
They're
just...
like
Jesus Christ. Oh, that
let's
was
see,
Discord.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, we're
19
still live.
to-
We're...
Yeah.
Who the hell needs a 60 centimeters tall insectoid? Well, if you don't have to feed it, then it's just happy with a bunch of cinder blocks and a cement ball.
Mm-hmm.
Easiest pet ever.
But yeah, so I would say you should absolutely go check this series out because it's so fun. I love it so much.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, let me put myself back. Yeah. A little more.
Okay, chat.
Never
Chat. Look at this playlist. We have the Golbo. We have the long legs. We have an orientation video. And we have Prince. And we have Water 2.
Yeah.
I love that include. Or is it Water 2 as in like Water 2 Electric Boogaloo, like the sequel?
Yeah, it's Water. It's the sequel to Water.
Jesus.
This series, it's so silly. Like basically it's this secret research organization, but it is they imagine a research organization that's just set up by a couple of friends who have no money. And that is what the Zooliminology project is.
I'm just
And it all starts because like one of the researchers at the organization like created a way to slip into other dimensions, and since then they're just studying. There's also in the orientation video a hilariously long list of things to not do inside of the far plane. such as like do not sleep in the far plane, do not spend the night in the far plane, do not throw a party in the far plane, do not have in the far plane, don't do not dispose of people you do not like inside of the far plane, do not have a picnic in the far plane, and the list just goes on, and it just gets sillier as it goes on.
Do not the far plane.
Yeah.
Do not the long legs.
Additionally, do not the long legs. It's such a silly little series, and I absolutely say you should check it out sometime. It's
I probably will.
This is what I call like it's analog cozy. It's not horror. There's nothing scary in this series. There's a couple of times where there's like it almost has the same tension build up, like something's about to scare you, and then it just doesn't. Like it's just they're just fucking with you. It's so good.
It's so funny.
But yeah. So now that you have seen all of the Backrooms, what do you think?
I am just worried about the mental state of Kane. I think that's why.
In the same way that you often express concern about my mental state?
Yes.
For the stuff I've made.
But to be fair, this is like on another level, because not only did he think about this, he kept the bit running for 3 years. And like made some genuinely insane animations. Like there's some insane storytelling in here. There is, like, it looks freaking amazing. There's so many characters that are like actually feel like different characters, and like there's so many things that just make you think, how the fuck did one singular person do this? Like that's my concern, but
say it makes me think about like I think he just jumped on a trend because like what is it? One thing that blows minds pretty regularly, because it's been enough time that people have forgotten how close together these things happened. Marble Hornets. Marble Hornets was something that just kind of like.
I need to watch that too.
You haven't seen that yet?
No.
Oh, you're gonna love it. But like when they made Marble Hornets, they thought out this entire they only thought of the first season, and then they decided to continue it from there because of like people's reaction to it. But
yeah, that sounds about right.
They managed to create this storyline and mythos that built upon the whole like Slenderman mythos. But here's the thing: the Slenderman mythos effectively did not exist at that point, because the original post for Slenderman on the Something Awful forums happened, I don't remember the year, but it was June 10th that got posted.
Yeah.
The first episode of Marble Hornets went up on June 20th.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. There was the first post about Slenderman went up on Something Awful, and then 10 days later they published the first video for Marble Hornets. They managed to start filming that within days of that post going up.
Wait, they actually like saw that post and filmed based on that, and it was coincidental. Jesus Christ.
No, yeah, they saw that and was just like, yeah, we could probably do a series about that, and just went for it. They just grabbed carrot. That's why so many, like, you hear when people do like retrospectives on Marble Hornets, especially you think like Nick Nocturne, him talking about like there is no gate, just pick up a camera and make things. And that's the thing he has spent the last 10 years just screaming about, is telling people, just pick up, just start making. There is no gateway, there's nobody stopping you from doing something, just start making things. And he uses them as an example a lot, because like they didn't sit there and be like, oh, I wonder if I'd be able to make this, or I don't know if I have the equipment. They grabbed what they had, they went out and they started filming. And
okay, well, I definitely need to Marble
Um, it's
Yeah,
a
I
watch.
definitely-
But
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Marble Hornets full movie, 9 hours.
yeah, it's a watch.
Jesus Christ.
Considering
I've also spent 9 streams on reacting to all of Milgram, this is something I can get through. At some point in time.
Also, you might I've given your ads are a little ahead of mine. You probably just had ads run. I'm still
Oops.
snoozing mine.
I started in 3 minutes. Okay, I can snooze one more time.
Yeah, that's why you see so many examples out there of people they just think of something and they go for it. Like Marble Hornets is a perfect example of that. The the complex series for Kane, he just saw that post and went, yeah, I could work with that. Because at the time he was just doing like Attack on Titan animations. And I can imagine after doing that for a little while, he's probably hungry for something more. And just went for it.
Probably something that was like his own creation as well.
Another fun one. You also see a lot of just some people are just built different creatively. Like, do you know what Blue Channel is?
No.
So Blue Channel was a couple of videos where it was the one talking about that medication, and then all the it's like side effects include, and then starts going through like images of like somebody's face, but they start getting more distorted over time.
Dorselessness, is that from there?
Dorselessness, which I made my own version of back when I was a story finder.
Yeah, I know. I learned about it.
Now, do you know who made that?
Frederick. Gooseworks. That explains.
Blue Channel was made by the same person who went on to create the Amazing Digital Circus. Same person.
You know?
Some people, they're just built different creatively. They could just come up with stuff and go for it.
I have to say, that makes so much sense. The Darley Boxman show. What the fuck?
But yeah. I am built different. I'm built broke, but I'm built broken and wrong. Yeah, I feel that. That's a mood. Like, and I was like, I feel it from a certain perspective because, again, as I mentioned earlier, like I was not really a super creative person before COVID, before the pandemic. Part of that could be because I was absolutely just like the like low wage constantly working 40 to 60 hours a week. I didn't have time to be creative, and I think I was just so exhausted from work that I never got to think about it.
Like if you had that.
Oh, thank you. I was wondering why you were doing that. That did not translate on my end. But as soon as I stopped, it was like, oh, well, I have all this here. And then I went on like I don't talk about what I used to do here, but I've shown you before. Or I've at least told you about it. And then I was like several people, including Babu. This is also partially your fault, Babu. I got pressured into being a VTuber. Huh? Oh no, that's not strays. That's aimed. Babu is one of the people that pushed me into being a VTuber. That is aimed.
Fair.
But yeah, like, and then I just like, if you had told me 7 years ago that I would go on to create something like the Dream Split lore,
yeah, fair enough.
I'd have been like, okay, who did I steal it from? Because I like at the time I'd have been like, there's no way I could have come up with something like that. Because I always wanted to do like being a YouTuber, being like a filmmaker or a streamer. That had always kind of been an idea in my head, but I was always just like, I don't even know what I would do. Like, and that's why I waited so long to start, because it was just like, yeah, I have nothing to say. I don't Like, I don't know. Just I don't have time for all that. My brain's on other things.
Breeze, I'm seeing your comment, and you're acting like Nat just came out of school. I think you're younger than that.
Yeah, there's a lot of time between.
Well, Breeze is older than me, but I think he's younger than you. I was saying, honestly, I'm Breeze, I don't even know what your exact age is. I just made a really good, educated guess.
I was gonna say I'm mid-30s. You can do an over/under from there if you want, but all right, mid-30s, fair enough. Well, the best time to start is yesterday. The second best time is to start now. The worst time to start is tomorrow, because the more you say I'll do it tomorrow or I'll do it later, you're not setting a fixed date. You're just saying I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Yeah. And then you get in that mindset of no, I'll push it off. Tomorrow isn't you never experience tomorrow. Tomorrow is always a theoretical. So if you put your creative passions into theoreticals, it'll never happen. You just have to start. Now, is everything you're going to make good? No, I'm a bunny girl on the internet. But I
mean, you did that to yourself.
That's true. But yeah, make stuff and acknowledge the fact that the first thing you make is going to be terrible. Yep. It doesn't matter what you do. You can prepare for it all you want. You can spend like 10 years in college preparing yourself for the first thing you make. The first thing you make is going to be shit. Just make it.
Yeah. Also, my ads are starting in 2 minutes, so I think this is a good moment to like start wrapping up.
I think we'll wrap up. But do you want to rate anybody?
I was looking and I don't see anyone that is like worth rating because it's mostly bigger streamers. If you have someone to rate, I'll double rate with you.
I think I'm in the state again. My brain is not set to rate right now.
Then we just end,
yeah, I
and
think
that's
we'll just
completely
wrap.
Fine. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. We really appreciate it.
Really
I hope you enjoyed our
fun.
brain dead commentary on the Backrooms that we're like 7 years late for.
I am so tired.
We gotta plan these collabs better. We got it. This happens almost every time.
Not gonna lie, I did think this was like a one stream done thing. I did not expect to spend 2 4-hour streams on it.
Because when you said it, I was like, when you said like, you want to watch like the Backrooms videos, I was like, oh, so we're settling it for a long stream. Got it.
I looked at the playlist and I thought this is not that much.
Yeah, no, it's like a 7-hour playlist.
I am so sorely mistaken.
Do not the bunny. Please do not the bunny.
Do not the bunny.
But yeah,
to be fair, yeah, I just didn't stream for a week, but it's still the same stream as last time.
Yeah. But yeah. So my chat, if you are not following Ezzy, please do. They do a lot of fun content, a lot of lore analysis, and damn it, you beat me to it. How dare.
It could be worse.
But yeah.
All good.
Okay. But I think, yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it. Any last words?
Fuck, I don't know.
Good last words. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.